goes down, our love starts to rise. For the boys in blue and orange, a fire in our eyes. We are Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. We're the ones who bleed that copper and blue. Me and my crew, yeah, believing in you.
Jack Eichel toward the net. Works it back to the line. Shea Theodore with a shot. Blocked by Ingram. Bouchard had McDavid taken away. Podkolzin surveys out high. He drops it off to the goal line. Nugent Hopkins trying to time it up. Bat it to the line, but not out by Eichel.
On edge, and then coming the other way. Hurdle a little inside.
But Edmonton keeps it alive. Final 7 seconds. Ekholm back for Wallman. Fed across, moving in. A shot. Rebound. Just sent wide by Roslovic.
Get a wide open net and send it through the crease.
Good start is so important for him.
So important. This building gets absolutely buzzing when they score first.
There's Tomas Hertl dancing through, turned aside by Connor Ingram, who freezes it on the second bid. And for Jack Eichel, it's 6 games without a point. For Mark Stone, he's only got a point in one of his last 9. Dickinson turned aside by Aiden Hill.
The power play, good problem to have if you're a coach.
Fed back to the line, Caden Korzak for Noah Hannafin. Chipped the pass along for a backpedaling Pavel Dorofeev with a shot. Popped up to the right of Connor Ingram. Helps earn a takeaway. Pretty relentless work, and now Edmonton moving in with a shot from Wallman. Back to the line, it's Bouchard. Bouchard fed it across McDavid. Working through Kolasar. Savoy scores! The Oilers strike first. It's 1-0.
2-2. Below the dots, nope, he's up at the point on the right side of your screen. Shimmies wide and Savoy pops right into the pocket. Some coaches call it the house. Most of the time it's the slot. And Savoy finds that cozy corner right in the middle and picks his spot. But McDavid draws so much coverage to himself. You have to respect his ability to make the play. And that opens up Savoy right in that quiet area to put Edmonton up 1 halfway through this period.
And to your point, 64 seconds later, McDavid was coming downhill with speed. He dropped it. And now Evan Bouchard back to Connor McDavid. McDavid seen Podkolzin. Glove save Hill.
It's Draisaitl and McDavid. And McDavid is so good at finding his teammates through the seam. And it's Podkolzin. And this goes right to left. And bang,
by Bouchard, still with it. Gliding along, feeding Theodore. Along for McNabb. A shot up high. Short side and high and fought off by Ingram. For Jack Eichel, maneuvering in on the entry, shadowed by Ekholm. Jack Eichel protected and pivoted back for McNabb. Stone just onto the ice, net front, kicked out, ricochet, went high, score! Ping pong, Mark Stone. We're tied at 1.
Right before the goal, where Connor Ingram makes 10-bell save after 10-bell save. The perfect redirection, and then the sprawling block. And the puck bounces around and falls right on the backhand of the captain, Mark Stone. Beautiful left pad save by Ingram, then the sprawling glove with the momentum. And as a defenseman, you're trying to clear that puck, and it falls on the wrong.
Defensively by Braden McNabb, the 14th-year defenseman. Jack Eichel maneuvers in, tried to get it to Stone, who's trying to sweep it along for Barbashev. Look out, Connor McDavid, 3-on-1. McDavid scores! The Oilers answer with McDavid.
And even worse, it's a 3-on-1. The puck spits out right inside the zone, and he has all day. All day. He could pass across, he could shoot. And if you're the defenseman McNabb there, it's pick your poison. You literally have no chance. What do I do if you're McNabb, number 3 in goal? Do I take the shot? Do I play the pass? He takes the guy driving the net. McDavid has all day.
Banks this up the boards. Marner bats it down on Savoy. And buys some time. Henrique joins. Bouchard hangs. Fed it across and knocked down by Vegas net front with Marner defensively. Bodies tangle behind the play. Barbashev got it free. Stone moves in. Stone scores! His second! And we are tied again!
Sometimes the puck just finds so good defensively. He hangs out in the right spot, and he gets a stick on it right there. Pokes the puck off Edmonton's stick, and with great patience, he fakes from the backhand back to the forehand, and he's pumped up. Beautiful move by Stone with a rolling puck, and Stone's got that long reach. He's a big man, and with Ingram deep in his net, finds the sliver of space to deposit it. What a goal by Stone. What a goal for the Knights to tie this thing up with 5:09 to go.
Theodore able to dump his man Roslovic in the corner. McNabb stripped. Hyman scores! Back and forth we go!
Well, Mark Stone on one end with the great stick, and Zach Hyman follows. Perfect stick lift in the middle of the ice. Hyman at the bottom of your screen. McNabb doesn't see him coming. He gets under him perfect with the stick lift, cutting across the middle and goes back against the grain on Hill. Such a tough play for the defenseman. McNabb doesn't know he's there. He starts to take 2 strides up the ice, and Hyman quietly lifts his stick, gets the puck, and gives the Oilers that 1-goal lead back.
To second line wing, and that really helps ease the burden of the faceoffs on Mitch Marner. Vegas a giveaway, fed net front, and Hill goes sprawling to keep it out on McDavid and company. McDavid back for Bouchard.
Look at that puck, just stuck to the wall there on Anderson. Really tough to pick that up for a D if you're him.
Now he waltzes through. He moved it along, kicked down on Hurdle.
Back check, terrific play.
Very nicely done by the top line winger, and now here's Barbashev. Moving ahead with Dorofeev. Dorofeev had it kicked out. Score! On the rebound. Barbashev ties the game. From one end to another.
If you're Vegas, Barbashev saves a goal on the defensive side right before this faceoff and makes a great play to get the 2-on-1. Quick pass. Right off the stick is where the puck floats. Right off the pad, Dorofeev. A perfect deflection on the pad. And when Ingram moves to his left, the puck just spits out, and Barbashev ties the game here at 3.
To the line, kept in by Bouchard. Ekholm now. Ekholm a drive up high, and Hill fights it off. And a whistle stops play as that one went up.
Clinic. And Ekholm's walking down and tees one up. Hits Hill high, and we're still tied at 3 here.
From the fortress, Hanifin for Hurdle. Hurdle stretches wide, pulls up. Hurdle a backhand feed for Marner. Moved it across. Shot that save made. Ingram makes the stop on Noah Hanifin. At 4-on-3, they've got Hurdle, Stone, Eichel, and Marner. The 4 for the Golden Knights. Stone circle. Marner coming corral. Sprung to by Nugent Hopkins. Nurse joins. Hyman out of the box. Nurse shot. Save made by Hill.
The Edmonton penalty kill does a tremendous job stifling Vegas' power play. They get going the other way. That puck was on edge, and Nurse didn't get all of it, but it's a perfect push across by Ingram. Excuse me.
And now the face-off controlled. Bouchard shot. Score! The Oilers win it in overtime.
And how key are face-offs? This puck spits right to Bouchard, who gets all of that room to walk down Broadway. Dorofeev pushes inward off the draw, gets tied up on the point. What a hockey game here on the Strip in Vegas. Point for Edmonton.
Win the game for the Alberta Blue Cross travel insurance goal of the game. Whatever life brings, we get the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. And we go to Legacy Heating and Cooling. Who's hot and who's not? Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments and no interest for a year. Connor McDavid with 57 points all time in 35 games. 59 points in 35 games against the Ducks from Anaheim. 7 minutes to face off. Rogers Game Night Oilers Radio Network.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Unbelievable! Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
To the fans who bleed orange and blue, never miss a game, and are always on the edge of their seat. Show your passion for the Oilers and cheer on the team at Molson Oilers Game Day Live. Attend throughout the season for your chance to win 2026-27 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next Game Day Live event on April 2nd at O2's Jasper Avenue. For the full event schedule and to RSVP to the Ultimate Oilers Watch Party, visit OilersGameDayLive.com. You're listening to Rogers Game Night on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
All right, that's Pregame Word Inside the Game analyst Rob Brown. Rob, Edmonton, Anaheim, the Oilers chasing the Ducks, but they got to keep winning just to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they do. But I mean, tonight, first in the division will be decided this one. If the Oilers can't find a way to get 2 points out of Anaheim, those chances are slim and none. But the Edmonton Oilers want to continue to play good hockey. They've had a nice little trip. They played well in Utah. They played well in Vegas. They're playing much better structurally, defensively. You need that against Anaheim. Anaheim can score. They want to trade chances. Sometimes they get you out of your game plan. The Oilers can't let them do that.
All right. Anaheim's got, this has been a wild swing. I mean, the Oilers are 12-5 against the Ducks since we started up playing everybody in the American teams as well back in 21-22. At one point, the Oilers had won 11 of 12 games. The Ducks have actually won 4 of the last 5, including 3 in a row last year. But it's not fluke. The Ducks are coming, aren't they?
The Ducks they're skilled. They got a lot of nice young players. Leo Carlson's going to be a star in this league. I know that you're a big fan of Bennett Seneca. Gauthier, it turned out really well for the Anaheim Ducks getting him. This is a good hockey club that they've sprinkled in with some good veteran players like a Kreider, like a Trouba on the back end. They got a fantastic young defenseman in Jackson Lacombe, and they're getting quality starts out of their goaltending. But the biggest thing for them is what they did in the offseason too, is they brought in a true star coach. I mean, Joel Quenneville is getting the most out of this team. This team did not have structure the last few years. They had skill, but they did not play with any structure. Joel Quenneville has given them structure, and that is why they are where they are in the standings. This will be a team that the Edmonton Oilers will probably see come playoff time. And tonight would be a good game to send a message both ways.
Let's go to the keys to the game, brought to you by Ford, the official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford.
Well, game puck management's huge against Anaheim because they got a bunch of skilled players. And if you turn the puck over in the neutral zone, they're coming back with the ability to bury it quickly on you. So the Oilers got to have good game management. And I know this will be later in the hockey game. Anaheim Ducks do not give up in hockey games. They lead the league in comebacks in the third period. So the Edmonton Oilers, if they have a lead late in this hockey game, got to continue pushing forwards because this Anaheim Ducks has no quit.
All right, that's our Inside the Game analyst, Rob Brown. More with Rob and Brendan Escott during the first and second intermissions. Cam Moon's got the call up next. We're live at Rogers Place. The Ducks are in town on Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Can an energy provider make you feel carefree? We think so, because who doesn't like to be surrounded by good energy? Great rates always. Gimmicks never. Perks that reward your loyalty and energy experts who know what's what. Carefree just feels good. Encore by Emcor, your carefree electricity and natural gas provider.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll free.
Not every
Every comeback happens on the ice. Maybe it's your first run in months, playing with your kids, or a long shift at work. At Sather Reed Sports Medicine, we believe recovery is a team sport. Sport medicine physicians, physiotherapists, and performance experts working together using the same collaborative model trusted by elite athletes. Bringing locker room medicine, multidisciplinary care, and performance-focused recovery to everyone. Honoring Edmonton's sports medicine legacy, visit us at SatherReedSportMed.ca.
During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters. Cheer on the blue and orange, surrounded by fans as passionate as you are, while sipping $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. And that's not all. Every game day, you can enter to win Oilers home game tickets. So grab your crew, grab a seat, and make the Canadian Brewhouse your go-to spot this hockey season. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
It's game on at City Ford.
With a highlight reel lineup of Ford favorites, save up to $10,000 on Escapes and Bronco Sports, and up to $8,500 on full-size Broncos.
Plus $19,000 on F-150s, and 0% financing options are available on 2026 Ford F-150s.
Score a playoff push caliber deal today, and spin and win an iPad, Oilers merch, Costco card, even a trip to Mexico.
Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail.
And with glowing hearts, we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
This is Oil Country. Now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
The Edmonton Oilers at home. They host the Anaheim Ducks. Good afternoon. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Aidan Gannon. We are the Oilers Radio Network, and the starting lineup. It's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Building a home or a championship team, it happens one shift, one brick at a time. Coventry Homes, never done building, proudly celebrating 50 years. For the Oilers up front, Adam Henrique with Max Jones and Curtis Lazar. On defense, Darnell Nurse, Connor Murphy. In goal, it's Connor Ingram. For the Ducks, Ryan Poehling with Jeffrey Viel and Cutter Gauthier up front. On defense, Ian Moore and John Carlson. In goal, Lukas Dostal. The referees, Furman South and Pierre Lambert, Devin Berg and Dan Kelly are on the lines as we get ready to go. Here at Rogers Place, the Edmonton Oilers and the Anaheim Ducks. We drop the puck. We are underway as Viel flips it to the Edmonton blue line. And following it up, that went off of Henrique, and the puck in the neutral zone. Moore on the left wing. Give it to Poehling. He's able to shoot it in. Ingram out of his net to play it. Rims it. It won't get out. Kept on the right wing point by John Carlson. Around to the left wing side, top of the circle. Lazar through the middle. And it gets out to center ice. Lazar missed the last 11 games with injury. He's back in the lineup, and the puck inside the Anaheim end. Carlson cross ice to Moore. Off the left wing boards. Give it to Leo Carlson. He will get it out to John Carlson on the right, and he's able to flip it in. Bouchard jams the puck on the left side, gets into the skates of Kreider. It goes to the top of the circle. Trouba in for the blue line. Will poke it in behind the net. And over to the left wing boards is battling in there was Ekholm. It's to the top of the circle, off of Savoy and out. Lacombe will chase after it. Goes in behind his net with Savoy right on him. Puck went off the stick of Podkolzin. It's near the top of the circle, and out is Leo Carlson to center. Checked at the Edmonton blue line, and Lacombe on the left for Troy Terry. Into his own end, but off the skate of Lacombe, and Dostal will set it. So we're a minute 25 into a scoreless first. The Oilers host Anaheim. Lacombe, long bank pass. Stepping up was Wallman to break it up. Now it goes into the Oiler end, but all the way down the ice. Icing the call against the Ducks.
Well, we're already seeing that Anaheim's got a little bit more team speed than Vegas. Vegas is an older team. Anaheim's got some older players, but they got 4-star young forwards. Though one of them, Mason McTavish, has been a little bit in the doghouse at times, been in and out of the lineup. But Leo Carlson's a point-per-game guy. Bennett Seneca's got over 35 goals right now. Or, sorry, that's Cutter Gauthier, and Bennett Seneca's coming. I mean, this is going to be an impressive team to watch for years to come.
Emberson on the right point, looking for the ricochet to come back in front of the net. It doesn't. Wallman gets the puck on the left wing point, down the boards to Hyman. Then he'll go to the left wing corner, now in behind the net. On the right, off the stick of Nugent Hopkins to the point where Emberson will keep it in. Goes in behind the goal, Trouba. On the left to Lacombe. And Lacombe out to center ice for Killorn. Will one touch that? And the puck was dropped by Seneca. Nobody there for the Ducks. And up to center ice is Roslovic. He'll shoot it in. Edmonton makes changes as Hellison comes out from behind his net. On the left wing for Zellweger. And Zellweger will dump the puck in. Off the right wing side, trying to get a shot is off the right side was Vetrano, and that was a pad save made by Ingram. And the puck back to the blue line. Hellison will shoot it. Saved by Ingram. He holds on. 2 minutes, 31 seconds gone here in a scoreless first.
Couple tough puck touches there. Josh Szymanski, who's played a lot of center down in the minors. He's playing left wing on this third line here. And, he's always on the right side of the puck. The Oilers have found a player out of Europe for free. And there's a lot of people that want to see him even when they get completely healthy, when the likes of Draisaitl and Frederick and Doc get back, and they still want to see him stand in the lineup. Look out.
A shot that hits Murphy. He didn't know where it went. And Zellweger came in from the point, kept it in, but took a hard hit, and it's in behind the Edmonton goal. It's caught up in some skates, goes over to the right side. Vetrano lost it at the top of the circle. Lazar pushes to the middle, and it goes to Nurse, and he'll skate into the Anaheim zone. On the left side to Jones, in front to Lazar, broken up by Zellweger. And it's in behind the net. Brought in front by Lazar, saved by Dostal. Puck to the left wing point. Nurse on the left. Shot didn't get through. Lazar in the left wing corner to dump down. Henrique's pass to the point. Partially blocked. Washy will get it to center, and he shoots it in for Anaheim. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Flying through is McDavid. He'll drop it back. Give it to Murphy. Natapod pulls in to McDavid. He's got points in 3 straight coming into this. Down the left wing. The angle shot and the glove saved by Dostal. Holds on.
Had speed on that one,
yes,
didn't he?
Sure did. McDavid points in 3, goals in the last 3 for the Oilers. Tied for first in NHL scoring with 121 points. Are you saying no Nikita Kucherov today?
Kucherov missed today's game due to an illness.
Face off to the right of Dostal and made 27 saves in a 5-3 win at Vancouver on Tuesday. Husso played in the overtime win versus Calgary on Thursday. Puck flipped out to center ice. Penalty coming up to the Ducks. Stick was knocked out of the hands of Bouchard. And the Edmonton Oilers go on the power play. 3:35 into a scoreless first.
And not surprisingly, it's not quite the same power play of Leon Draisaitl. I mean, he leads the NHL in power play goals here over the last 7 seasons. So just have to do things a little bit differently. Edmonton's power play still leads the league at 30.7%. Ducks penalty kill, 24th in the league, 78.1.
It's been good lately. 20 of 22 in the last 7 games for Anaheim on the PK. Power play brought to you by Atco Energy. Off the left side. Puck rolls into the corner to McDavid. To Bouchard. A shot. Dostal to save. Puck on the right wing point. Bouchard's got it. Right wing for Nugent Hopkins. To Bouchard in the middle on the blue line. To Nugent Hopkins on the right. In front of the net. The redirection saved by Dostal, and he'll cover that up. Nice play by Nugent Hopkins to go through the middle to get the redirect.
Excellent start to that power play for Edmonton. 2 high-caliber looks, and they took it to the net right away, which is what you have to do to create the chaos. And Dostal made a wonderful save off of Bouchard on a deflection, and then a second chance as Nugent Hopkins threaded the needle mid-slot there to put Coles, and Dostal fought that off, but took it to the net. That's what you got to do.
Power play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com. Face off to the right of Dostal. The puck goes to the left wing point, and it's Bouchard to the middle. Now on the left to Podkolzin in the corner to McDavid. He'll go in behind the net to the right for Nugent-Hopkins to Bouchard. Nugent-Hopkins right wing for McDavid. McDavid towards the net. That goes off a skate, comes over to the left wing boards, and it is scooped up and out of the zone by John Carlson.
Anaheim's being really aggressive, trying to take time and space away from the Oilers.
McDavid into the Anaheim end on the right. Stops up on the right, comes back to the blue line for Bouchard. Right wing point across the line to McDavid. Down the left wing into the corner, out to Podkolzin. He is being pressured. Puck gets into the corner. Trouba around the boards, past Bouchard and down the ice. 4:45 gone here, scoreless first. Puck along the boards inside the Edmonton zone. 43 seconds to go on the man advantage. Nugent-Hopkins across to Bouchard. Bouchard with the OT winner 2 nights ago in Vegas. Now to Nugent-Hopkins. For Hyman on the right wing, to the right wing corner to Nugent-Hopkins. Pokes it around on the left. McDavid swings it to Bouchard. A shot saved. Dostal got a piece of it on a redirection by Podkolzin, and it's cleared down the ice.
That was an excellent 3 good looks in that power play for the Oilers. And Bouchard, that's a slap pass right on the tape. And Dostal fought it off. Good power play here from Edmonton.
Wallman on the right to Ekholm. Dumps the puck in. Zellweger behind the net. On the right to Helleson, to the line where Roslovic will keep it in, and it hits Helleson. It comes out in the neutral zone. Wallman will flip it up into the middle and brought in by Roslovic. Left wing for Savoy. Penalty over Edmonton 0 for 1 on the power play. On the right, it's Granlund, and he will get it out. Granlund with goals in 4 straight. He's got 7 goals total in the last 4 games. Puck dumped into the Edmonton end. VL with a shot. Saved by Ingram from the right point. John Carlson, his shot was blocked, and it rolls to Ingram. He'll scoop it up, and we'll get a whistle as that one went off the stick of Jason Dickinson. It broke his stick, and then it just rolled to Ingram.
Jason Dickinson's come in and done his job. Man, oh man. Twice Podkolzin with deflections on slap passes for Bouchard. And to be honest with you, Dostal was a little bit lucky to pick the last one up.
It's a good place.
Got some good looks.
Yeah, very good looks.
Much more assertive. I like that.
Face off to the left of Connor Ingram. And the puck goes in front of the Edmonton net. Nurse to Murphy on the left wing, through the middle up in the air, skips into the Anaheim zone. Dostal will sweep it to the corner. Moore will rim it around the boards and out. He goes just past Nurse. It won't be icing. And it's inside the Edmonton zone on the left. That pass by Troy Terry. That's picked off by Jason Dickinson. Gets it out for the Oilers. He's down the right wing. Into the Anaheim zone. Taken to the boards. John Carlson to rim it. Looking for Leo Carlson. Puck stays in, though. Dickinson behind the Anaheim goal. Goes to the boards with Moore. He's trying to spin away from him. Dickinson to Kapanen to the left wing point. Nurse wasn't quite there yet. It'll go down, all the way down into the Oilers zone. Oilers will make some changes. In behind his net is Jake Wallman. Wallman into the middle of the ice for McDavid. Gathers speed at center. Comes in over the line. He'll shoot it off the glove of Dostal on a hard shot by Connor McDavid.
Well, he's letting her rip, isn't he?
To the blue line. Bouchard blasts it. The save by Dostal. He holds on. Oilers starting to pepper Lukáš Dostal. We're still scoreless. 7 minutes and 6 seconds gone here in the first period. The Oilers hosting the Ducks. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
From the first time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear to create space for all life's adventures. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Hey folks, Paul Brandt here. Around these parts, we work hard, play hard, and we demand the best. Sometimes you need a truck that's a cut above. The Ford Super Duty. Tough enough for any job with the style and luxury you deserve. It's as powerful as it is refined, with cutting-edge features that make every drive a pleasure. In short, this ain't your everyday pickup. The Ford Super Duty. Drive the finest truck Alberta has to offer today at your Alberta Ford dealer. And tell them PV sent you.
Heard of Uline? You know, the have-it-all in-stock, ready-to-deliver shipping and industrial supply specialists. The company that does things for you that are unheard of, like keeping 41,000 items in stock in our own warehouses. With customer service reps on the line to get you what you need, when you need it, 24/7, 365, every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
From the first time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear to create space for all life's adventures. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers and Ducks at zeros. We've played 7 minutes, 6 seconds of the first period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. The Oilers, this is OilCountry Mega 50-50 presented by Rogers is now live. This raffle features over 100 prizes, including signed merchandise, concert tickets, gift cards, and more. Get your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/5050 for more chances to win. Face off in the Duck zone to the right of Dostal. And the draw goes to Wallman. Left point, tried a shot. That got blocked. It hit Paling. It comes out. At center ice, Gauthier into the Oiler end. On the left wing. To the left wing point. Lacombe across to Trouba. Shot. Pad saved by Ingram through traffic. On the right wing, Roslovic will get it out. He was looking for Hyman. A little far for him. Goes into Anaheim territory. Lacombe to Trouba. On the right wing to center for Gauthier. He'll get it across to Lacombe on the left to Vial. His pass for Gauthier is behind him, and it goes to the right wing point. It's sent in front off the stick of Vial and wide of the Edmonton net. Roslovic will get out to center. Got to the center ice line, shot it in. Edmonton makes changes.
Hyman got a big hit in. I don't think Anaheim liked the hit.
Zellweger to Hellison. Will shoot it into the Oilers zone. Washi on the left wing boards. Behind the net to McTavish to the right wing point. Hellison to Zellweger. A shot, and that one just off of Ingram and wide. Here's Zellweger, another shot. That gets blocked. Goes into the left wing corner. Nurse off the left wing boards to the line. It does not get out. McTavish kept it in to Vetrano. To the right wing corner it goes. Nurse across to Murphy. It's away from Leo Carlson. Out through the middle and off the stick of Szymanski, but to Bouchard. Up in the air, he'll dump it in. Left side, Kreider lost it at the Edmonton blue line to Bouchard. He'll give it to McDavid. He'll drop it. The shot by Bod Colson blocked and goes out of play.
McDavid is flying. He's on it. The Oilers are moving. They've had a good start because this Anaheim team can skate. Edmonton's created some good looks, and both goalies have been solid on deflections.
8:46 gone here in a scoreless first. Oilers taking on the Ducks.
Oilers won 11 of 12 games between these two teams before last season. And then Anaheim won 3 last year in a row.
1-1 this year.
And they're 1-1 this year.
Oilers with a 6-5 loss in Anaheim February 25th. The 7-4 win over the Ducks here in Edmonton January 26th. Puck on the left wing point. Bouchard into the middle to Savoy. Now on the right to Ekholm. Into the corner, but it goes off the stick of McDavid. And more to John Carlson. Left wing to Killorn. He will get it out off of Granlund. The puck at the Edmonton blue line. Matthias Ekholm on the left side in his own end. Over to Bouchard, back to Ekholm. As he gets to center ice, he'll shoot it in. Dostal couldn't stop it behind the net. It rims on the right. In the right wing corners, McDavid. His pass to the line went off a stick, and it goes past Bouchard and out. Ingram scoops it to the right side for Evan Bouchard. To center ice, to Savoy. He can dump it in. Dostal to play it. Around the boards, goes right to Savoy, to the middle, the one-timer, and the save by Dostal and a hard shot by Emberson. A puck up to the blue line. Goes into the left wing corner, and Trouba in behind his net, now to Lacombe. Find Paling at center on the right. Gauthier can't get it into the Edmonton end. Wallman to Emberson. Now on the left wing for Henrique. The former Duck is up against the left wing boards. He's got it in his skates. We're just over halfway through a scoreless first period. As the Oilers take on Anaheim. It's top of the circle. Henrique can get it to the right wing point for Murphy. For Lazar, now in the left wing corner to Henrique. To the blue line for Nurse. A shot, and it just sails wide. On the left side, Lacombe got hit up against the boards. And it goes to the point just past Murphy and out. Murphy catches up to it in his own end. Murphy across to Nurse. Nurse off the left wing boards. Off of Nugent Hopkins and Ian Roslovic on the left side. Pokes it around to the right to Hyman. Hyman on the right wing, and it gets to the blue line. Ekholm kept it in only for a moment. Vetrano got it out. Vetrano at center ice will shoot it in.
Got away with a hold. Anaheim did.
And the puck along the right wing. On right wing point, Hellison. Lost it. Bringing it out is Roslovic down the left side into the Anaheim zone. Stops on the left wing boards towards the net. Dostal kicked it out. Going to the net was Hyman. And Vetrano on the right wing at his own blue line into his own end. And Hellison across to Zellweger. And the Fort Saskatchewan product will get to center ice. Off the right wing boards. Shot right back out by Wallman. Zellweger just inside his own blue line. To John Carlson. He goes behind the net. Slides out on the right. Up the boards on the left wing to Leo Carlson. Penalty coming up to Edmonton. Carlson into the Oilers zone to the left wing point. To John Carlson to the blue line. The shot by Moore and the save made by Ingram. He holds on. And Edmonton will be shorthanded when we come back with 8:11 to go here in a scoreless first period. The Oilers host the Ducks. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
The same AI-powered technology that helps Oilers fans move through security efficiently at Rogers Place is also available for Edmonton area schools, hospitals, and workplaces. Evolve Technology, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers and official security screening partner of Rogers Place, helps identify potential threats and create safe experiences at hockey games and wherever people gather. Visit Rogers Place to experience Evolve live or check out evolve.com for more information. That's EVOLV.com.
Score savings on your next vacation with Jet Set Parking. Take your love of hockey wherever the team goes. With South Park and Valley Park options, 24/7 shuttles, and transparent pricing, Jet Set Parking is there for every big moment. For a limited time, get 40% off airport parking with promo code HOCKEY when you book online. Book by April 15th for travel before July 31st. Limited spots available. Use code HOCKEY for 40% off airport parking at jetsetparking.com/YEG. Terms and conditions apply.
40 years strong in Western Canada, Pizza 73 has been serving up the pizza you crave. From their famous pan pizzas and golden crispy wings to bold new creations like stuffed crust and the all-new volcano pizza, they keep bringing the flavor. Born in OilCountry, made in OilCountry. They're proud to be serving Edmonton since 1985. Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Order now at pizza73.com.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Kapanen goes to the box. The Oilers are on the penalty kill. 8:11 to go in a scoreless first period as they host the Ducks.
Anaheim power play 22nd in the league, 18.6%. Oilers penalty killing 25th in the league at 77%.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts.
Oilers fourth in the league at faceoffs at 52.8. Anaheim is 28th at 47.5. Granlund is at 48.5%, and he is going up against Henrique, who's at 54.5%.
That Anaheim power play, 6 for 12 in the last 3 games. Carlson on the point. Now goes to Granlund on the right wing. Granlund to the blue line to Leo Carlson. Now to Granlund, right wing top of the circle. Goes into the corner to the blue line. Leo Carlson to Granlund, to the right wing point, John Carlson. Almost lost it. Now he does, and Savoy's out with it. Savoy one-on-one with Carlson. Down the left wing, the backhand. That misses. Comes out to center ice, and Kreider one-touches it. Gave it to Terry. It's going to go to Ingram. He'll shoot it off the boards. John Carlson kept it in. Right corner for Mikael Granlund. To the point for Leo Carlson, but getting his stick in there was Nugent Hopkins. He shoots it all the way down. 7:20 to go here in a scoreless first. Oilers taking on the Ducks. Lacombe out from behind his net. Drops it off. Following it up. Leo Carlson into the Oilers zone. On the right to Granlund, to the blue line to Lacombe. Takes it to the middle. Left wing to Terry, to Lacombe. Right side, Granlund. His shot got blocked. Kreider to Granlund. He lost it, and the Oilers can get it out. And down the left side, puck brought in by Dickinson. Can't get a pass. Now a shot, and the save made by Dostal on a broken play, and the puck cleared. And then Nurse can shoot it back into the Duck zone.
Excellent work from Jason Dickinson.
Penalty over in 20 seconds. 6.5 to go in a scoreless first. Lacombe on the left to McTavish. Into the Oilers zone to Lacombe. He'll get it all the way across, and a shot blocked. And that one goes up into the air as Henrique got into the way of that shot. And off the right side, another one, and that one again blocked as Henrique once again in the way on the left wing. Seneca, penalty is over. Seneca will turn and shoot it. Save made by Ingram. Anaheim 0 for 1 on the power play. Savoy will get it through the middle, and chopping it out was Kapanen. Won't be hard enough for icing. Trouba goes in behind his net, now right in front of him.
Excellent penalty kill from Edmonton.
Stumped into the Oilers zone. Ingram to Wallman, left wing. Podkolzin trying to clear. He doesn't, but Wallman follows the play and can bring it to center, now in over the line. On the left wing to McDavid. That's broken up, and it comes out. Flying after it to come back is Bouchard. Turns in front of his net. Now into the middle where he finds McDavid. And he'll come down the right wing into the Duck zone. McDavid across the slot, and he can't get a shot away.
He got hooked, and he thought there should have been a penalty there.
On the left wing. Up near the blue line where Podkolzin trying to keep it in. Palin got it out. Bouchard on the left to McDavid. Now to Podkolzin. Just into the Duck zone. Dumps it in behind the net. Paling on the right. John Carlson through the middle. We'll get it out. Under 5 to go here. Scoreless first. Oilers taking on Anaheim.
They've done a good job negating Connor McDavid's speed through the neutral zone on a couple rushes.
Bouchard through the middle. One off the skate of Dickinson. Puck goes in behind the net. Inside the Anaheim zone, right wing corner. Now Nugent Hopkins. Off the left wing boards to the line. The shot, save made by Dostal, and the rebound. He's able to cover it up as Ekholm blasted it from the blue line. There was a tip in front of the net, and Dostal found it. We're going to take a break. 4:27 to go here in a scoreless first as the Oilers host the Anaheim Ducks. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey Canada, want to make learning fun? Education Station is your local destination for the best educational toys, games, and resources to help kids grow.
My mom takes me to Education Station because she's invested in my future.
From hands-on activities to brain-boosting games, Education Station makes learning exciting for kids of all ages. Parents and teachers love them too.
Learning is so much fun.
Support local. Visit Education Station in store or online at educationstation.ca.
And inspire a love of learning today.
As the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers, MIC ensures precision in every shot. And if you need medical imaging attention, you can count on MIC to get you back in the game. Whether it's a classic wrist shot, that is, X-ray, soft tissue scan, or advanced imaging, MIC provides timely and expert diagnosis. So go where the pros go and book an appointment at any of their 15 convenient Edmonton and area locations. Learn more at mic.ca.
Switching energy plans? You deserve a break. From admin fees, that is. New ATCO Energy customers can go admin fee-free for 6 months on a fixed plan. Lock in stable rates with ATCO Energy and save up to $130 when you bundle 2 fuels. Switching is quick and easy. Visit atcoenergy.com to sign up in minutes. Conditions apply. Customers are free to purchase natural gas services or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-482. Alberta.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Still at zeros. 4:27 to go here in the first period. The Oilers host the Anaheim Ducks. Face off in the Anaheim zone to the right of Dostal. Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, and Roslovic out there with Murphy and Nurse. All right. Granlund taking the draw for the Ducks. As Nugent Hopkins spins around, puck goes to Lacombe on the top of the circle on the right. It's brought up to center ice as Seneca will flip it in. Goes into the left wing corner of the Edmonton end. Seneca up against the boards with Nugent Hopkins. Puck came to the middle of the ice, but right to Nurse. Left wing to Roslovic. He'll get to center. Snaps the puck in. Rims on the right. Lacombe in behind his goal. Around the boards, won't get it out. The shot by Nurse from the angle. Saved by Dostal. And coming out to center ice is Killorn. Into the Oiler end. Stops up over the line. Drops it for Beckett Seneca. He'll get it over on the right wing. The shot, not a ton on it, but the save made by Ingram is Carlson got that shot away. On the right side, Washi to the right wing corner. Carlson, John Carlson up against the boards. They poke it loose in behind the net to Killorn. Killorn can't find Washi. Now he does. Gives it back to Killorn. Killorn on the right wing. To the point, to Moore, a snapshot, great save made by Ingram on a redirection. That is cleared out by Murphy. It's going to be icing, but that was a tremendous stop by Connor Ingram.
It was because Alex Killorn had boxed himself in front of the net. Nurse was trying to deal with him, and Killorn's a big man. Obviously spent all those seasons with the Tampa Bay Lightning, 11 years there, and that was a long-range bomber that got through, and it was a double deflection, and Ingram fought through it to make the save.
Face off to the right of Ingram. All right, Nugent Hopkins take the draw against Washi. Washi will win it. To Moore on the point. To the right to Carlson. Now to McTavish on the blue line. A snapshot that's blocked by Roslovic. Hit him in the hand as he shakes his hand. That one stung a little. Nurse in the left wing corner. Cross to his partner, Murphy. Off the right wing boards. Roslovic trying to clear. He does. And the Oilers make a quick change.
It was a tough shift for that second line for the Oilers.
Vetrano will shoot it into the Oiler end. Wallman on the end boards. He's in behind the net. Paling is up against the boards with him. Puck squeezes free on the right wing, and Emberson high in the air and out. And Zellweger will knock it down. He'll bring it in. Zellweger to the middle. Can't get a shot away. Following it up and breaking it up was Lazar. Out to center ice for Max Jones. He'll shoot it in. Dostal trying to clear it. He can't. Jones keeps it in. Across the line to Bouchard. A move to the net. The shot save made by Dostal. Zellweger around the boards on the right for Gauthier. 2:10 to go here in a scoreless first. Gauthier to center on the left. Off of Paling and in. Ekholm to Bouchard. Right wing for McDavid. Has to give it to Bouchard in behind the Edmonton goal. And Bouchard, first in defenseman scoring coming into this afternoon's action up the right wing to McDavid. He got checked just at the top of the circle by Lacombe and gets it out. Terry at center ice to Lacombe into the Oiler end. He'll drop it. A shot towards it and save made by Ingram. It's underneath and he covers it up. Lots of traffic in front of the Edmonton net as everybody gathers in there, but Connor Ingram again shuts the door with 1:39 to go here in a scoreless first period.
Well, Jeff Fial's a hard-nosed player that they got. Picked him up. They get him on waivers from Boston, I think. And he has carved out a niche for himself as a third liner on this team. Bouchard walking right around Zellweger. Just a great stick from Paling to thwart a scoring opportunity. And then back came Anaheim. And you know what?
Fial tipped that right at the...
He tipped it, but he also dug at it. In the pads.
Ingram had to work hard to keep that one out. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Face off the Edmonton zone to the left of Ingram. Leo Carlson out of the face-off circle. It'll be Troy Terry to take the drop against Jason Dickinson. Puck goes to the left wing corner. Nurse has it up against the boards. Comes loose to Dickinson. Now to Szymanski. And he did get it out. Trouba in his own end. Across to Lacombe. Forced back by Kapanen. Across to Trouba. Got it up the right wing. And the puck cleared out. Leo Carlson now to Kreider into the Oiler end. He got tied up. Puck goes in behind the net. Nurse, right wing to Murphy. The center ice. Kapanen one touches it to Dickinson. He'll get it across to Szymanski. Shot save made by Dostal with 1:02 to go in a scoreless first.
Oh, that was an excellent job by Szymanski. A German player picking the puck up off his skate. The pass was a little bit behind him, but he was able to pick it up from his skate to his stick. And look, we know he can play defense, which is often the biggest challenge for younger players. We know he doesn't cheat the game and he's on the right side of the puck. And this is why the Oilers are excited about this guy that they got out of Straubing last year of the German League. May not be the last forward the Oilers get out of the DEL.
Oh, really?
Yes. Keep an eye on that.
Okay. Throwing a little nugget out there for us. Puck to the middle. And Killorn will get it out. We're into the last minute here in this scoreless first period. Bouchard for McDavid now on the right to Savoy into the Anaheim zone. Looks in front of the net and his pass off the stick of Dostal and it launches over the glass and out of play.
Again, when you're moving the amount of volume of draft capital that Edmonton is, you got to find players. And especially with the shift, Cam, with the really good 19-year-olds and even 17-year-olds going from major junior to NCAA. It's about Europe and the NCAA these days. I don't know how many top flight 20-year-olds you're going to be signing out of major junior anymore, at least for the next few years.
Cleared out Ekholm on the left wing. At his own line to Savoy. Back into the Oiler end for Bouchard.
You hear the Oilers bench. They wanted a hook there. None calling.
Bouchard through the middle. Left wing for Ekholm and into the left wing corner for McDavid. Rip it around to the right wing point for Evan Bouchard. Pulls to the middle, takes a wrist shot, saved Dostal as Podkolzin was in front of the net and he might have got a piece of it, but Dostal held on with 18 seconds to go here in a scoreless first.
Dostal's had a great start because the Oilers have had, frankly, Edmonton's not unlucky. Or not lucky. They've been unlucky not to have scored at least one or two goals on the deflections. And I don't know if Podkolzin got it.
Might be able to argue that the other way, too.
Yeah. Both goalies have been good. Both teams have played well with tempo and pace.
Yeah. Face off to the left to Dostal. Puck goes to the left wing corner. Lacombe up in the air and out. That bounces off of VL into the Edmonton end to the end boards. VL to the corner, got dumped down by Emberson. He's home, and his stick was held by VL. Puck comes in front of the net. Save made by Ingram, and he covers it up right before the whistle or to end the period. Oh.
I don't think the Oilers are going to be very happy with the sequence at the end there because VL held Wallman's stick. And
sure did.
That enabled them
to get a chance out of it.
Yes.
Yeah, another good save by Connor Ingram.
Good period for the Oilers.
Yes, exciting period. Lots going on.
In a scoreless game.
And that's where we are through 20 minutes of play. The Edmonton Oilers and the Anaheim Ducks at zeros. Both netminders real strong in that first period. Lukas Dostal in goal for Anaheim. Connor Ingram for Edmonton. Some redirections. Lots of traffic in front of the net. And we can head downstairs. Aiden Gannon standing by with Curtis Lazar.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Curtis, first game back since March 3rd. How do you feel you've been adjusting in this first 20 minutes so far?
I feel pretty good. A little nerves, a lot of excitement. Just trying to go out there and play my game. Strong on puck, skate around a bit, and starting to relax a little bit more as the game goes on.
The last couple games, the Oilers you guys have been putting together some pretty solid scores, especially in the defensive category. Just kind of want to ask you, as you're flung into this situation against the Anaheim Ducks, where the last two games have been pretty high scoring, how you limit that?
Yeah, like you said, stay true to our structure. These guys like to play that, that wide open game. They like to create a lot, but they also give up a lot. So we stay patient, stay calm in our D zone, protect the good ice. We're gonna catch them in transition, and we just can't feed theirs either.
Thanks, Curtis.
Thank you,
guys.
All right, thank you very much. There was Aiden Gannon downstairs with Curtis Lazar. Missed the last 11. Back in the lineup here this afternoon, the Edmonton Oilers and the Anaheim Ducks. An exciting first period. No goals, but lots of chances at both ends, which is kind of what we expected going into this. So we're at zeros. We're after 20 here at Rogers Place.
Game is paused. We're on a mission. Oilers after dark. No competition. This intermission, that's our tradition. Yeah, Oilers after dark, hear the recognition. Intermission, yeah! Intermission, let's go!
Stand up by, and they got the intermission for you when we come back. At zeros through 20 minutes from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. Big skies, rugged landscapes. Now that's Alberta in a nutshell. And if you're looking for an SUV that can keep up with this place, check out the Ford Bronco. Built for those who crave adventure, with serious off-road capability and style to spare. Whether you're hitting the mountain trails or exploring the back roads, it's the perfect ride for those who want to experience everything this province has to offer. The Ford Bronco. Adventure awaits at your Alberta Ford dealer. And tell them PB sent you.
Stay connected with your community and enjoy the latest updates and exclusive access to concerts and events by becoming an 880 CHED Insider. Don't miss out on a single moment. Sign up now at 880ched.com and click on CHED Insider Newsletter to become a vital part of Edmonton's premier news and talk community. 880 CHED, Edmonton's news, today's talk, where Edmonton stays informed and entertained today and every day. This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
To Granlund, he lost it, and the Oilers can get it out. Down the left side, puck brought in by Dickinson, can't get a pass. Now a shot, and the save made by Dostal on a broken play, and the puck cleared.
That's your Highlight Zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos. 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winner's Zone. Scoreless after 20 minutes of play here at Rogers Place. It's Brendan Escott and Rob Brown high above ice level here on the 8th floor. Rob, just an assessment, I guess, of the opening frame there, in which I thought it was fairly evenly split.
Yeah, I think both teams came to play. The shots 15-12, so that's on pace for 45 to 36 over the course of the game. That's a lot of shots. Both teams had opportunities for some odd man rushes that didn't turn out just because players fumbled the puck. You look at Dickinson shorthanded at a 2-on-1, doesn't get the puck across. And then on another 2-on-1 opportunity, Dickinson and Szymanski, a bad pass by Dickinson, puts it in the feet of Szymanski, and all of a sudden that wasted a chance. The other way, twice the Anaheim Ducks had great odd man looks, and they fumbled the puck both times, not even getting a shot on net. Where you did see most of the opportunities, though, it seems like both teams said before the game, clog the front of the net and fire pucks on net. Number of times Anaheim, they had guys in front of the net, and I don't know how Ingram found the puck. He made a great toe save late in the period, and it was John Carlson, the defenseman, that was standing in front of him. So they have got a game plan, get in front of Ingram, fire, and then the opposite end, we saw 3 or 4 opportunities where Bouchard is shooting for sticks. Same thing, they're just putting guys in front of the net and firing pucks on net. Both goaltenders fought for their space. Both goaltenders made some big saves. And normally 0-0 after 20 means low event. I don't think it was. I think both teams came out skating between goaltending and some bad breaks. I don't think that's probably the only reason we're at 0-0.
These two teams just can't play low-event hockey, not the way that they're built and equipped. And you mentioned Josh Szymanski. I thought this is the first time I've really noticed him as a penalty killer. He had a great sequence there on the penalty kill. To me, that really shines. I'm loving his progress.
Well, I am too, and it's funny. I noticed that as well, because the Oilers got Curtis Lazar back, and the first penalty kill of the game for the Oilers, there's a face-off on Lazar's strong side. They didn't put him on the ice, and then the next shift coming out, Szymanski was out there, and I'm like, okay, this is where they see this kid. This is a kid right now making a name for himself to stay in the lineup when this whole team gets healthy. The advantage that Szymanski has over other fourth line guys like Max Jones, like Trent Frederick, is they're using him to penalty kill. And it's easier having a guy in the lineup if you can find extra minutes for him on special teams. So, yeah, I noticed that as well with Szymanski. And he's looked fine. He's a big body that skates well. And again, Brendan, I don't know what's this game for Szymanski now. This is his 17th game. Do you remember or recall a big mistake he's made? I don't.
I don't think I can.
No. And for a young player just learning his craft at the National Hockey League level, there's always moments. I mean, you think back with Brobergs and Holloways in their first years, every time they made a big mistake, that was the end of the night for them. And eventually down to the minors. And they are probably higher ceiling, especially Holloway up front, a higher ceiling than a Szymanski is. But Szymanski just plays the exact kind of game that you want in your third or fourth line. Safe, smart, and consistent. He was all three of those in the first 20.
Oilers doing a good job fronting pucks again. 6 blocked shots in that first period. Saw Jack Ralzovic did it a little unconventionally. He got a glove save out there on a puck, and he was shaking his hand out for a little while thereafter. That took some guts, but I don't know if that was a lot of brains behind that one.
Well, all you have to do, if you got your kids' hockey equipment, next practice, go put your kid's glove on and then go put the goalie glove on. There is a big difference in the padding between the two. There's a reason goalies have all that padding in their gloves, because the puck hurts. Yeah, it's funny. It's just instinctive. It's like, okay, I can't let it get past me, and the only thing I can put is my hand. And then afterwards, you're like, oh, why did I do that? It hurts. And then next time you grab your stick, oh, that sucks. So, yeah, not something you want to do on a consistent basis. And I guess part of it is it wasn't as hard a shot. You don't want to do that on a one-timer by Evan Bouchard. Your glove and hand might not be there when you look down the next time. But again, this is what we talked about for a long time with the Oilers, is defensively, the desperation and urgency sometimes lacked. When you're doing something like that, like Roslovic did, or the number of block shots that the Oilers are getting, there's a desperation in the game. And some will say, well, they finally figured it out, and others will tell you, well, it's that time of year. This is a veteran team that realizes, okay, playoffs are coming. We know where we are in the standings. Let's turn it up a notch. And I think that's more so what it is. The Oilers know how to play the proper way. It's hard to do it for 82 games, but when you've got the playoffs coming in less than a month, you've got 9 regular season games left. Okay, here's where we take it to a different level, and the Oilers have.
Yeah, they've really been drilling down the defensive details in the last few games. Nice to see it continue there. Still looking for our first goal here at Rogers Place. It's scoreless after the opening 20 minutes, 15-12. The shots for the Oilers. Hits all evened up at 5. The other thing I had noted, and we talked about it a little bit, but the battle level of Connor Ingram. I mean, he's making some saves that he's either scrapping through bodies and chaos in the crease, or like positionally, I think he made a couple there. That the one redirection save was critical and beautiful.
Well, it was, and again, it's not everything is easy. It's funny when you practice as a goaltender. There's never anyone in front of you. You're trying to find your angle. You're looking, okay, I'm going to front the shot. I'm going to get out of my crease. I'm going to, get in the proper spot. I'm going to deflect it here, deflect it there. I'm going to swallow it. But when all of a sudden you've got a couple 6'3" players in front of you battling, and then there's another guy that's higher up in the slot. He's trying to get in your line of vision. And now you battle. You try to get your head around without taking your body out of position. I think that's what he's done well. Is there was a couple saves that he made. He did not see the puck coming. but he battled and found, okay, this is the area that puck's probably going to. I'm going to make sure my body's there. And twice it hit him, and you could see almost the surprise when it hit us. Like, okay, there it is, because he could not see the puck coming. But he's a very positionally sound goaltender. He's not a flopper. He's not someone that is, acrobatic diving here and there. He just reads where the play should go, and then he's there already. I thought both goaltenders in that first period were very, very good, and the big reason that with 27 shots on net combined, there's a big reason this game's still 0-0.
More from Rob Brown in the second intermission. Right now we're through 20 minutes at the intermission. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey. We're back with the out-of-town scoreboard on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Oil Country. Stranded in the snow, stuck on the side of the road, or just locked out of your ride? Visit OilCountryTowing.com, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 towing and roadside rescue team. Oil Country Towing will get you going.
To the fans who bleed orange and blue, never miss a game, and are always on the edge of their seat. Show your passion for the Oilers and cheer on the team at Molson Oilers Game Day Live. Attend throughout the season for your chance to win 2026-27 Edmonton Oilers Season Seats. Be there for the next Game Day Live event on April 2nd at O2's Jasper Avenue. For the full event schedule and to RSVP to the Ultimate Oilers Watch Party, visit OilersGameDayLive.com.
From backyard rinks to big arenas under bright lights, electricity powers every moment. At Capital Power, we generate reliable, affordable electricity for oil country and beyond, powering innovation, opportunity, and thriving economies across North America. Just like our Edmonton Oilers, we're driven, determined, and lighting up the game. We're powering change by changing power. Get to know us at capitalpower.com.
Hey, Oil Country. Stranded in the snow, stuck on the side of the road, or just locked out of your ride? Visit OilCountryTowing.com, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 towing and roadside rescue team. Oil Country Towing will get you going.
Now this update from the Canadian press. Iranian-backed Houthi rebels entered the month-old war in the Middle East today, claiming a missile launch that Israel said it had intercepted. Some military experts are saying the Houthis' entry could further hurt global shipping if they again target vessels in the Bab el-Mandeb Strait off the Red Sea. Exiled Crown Prince of Iran and son of the former Shah of Iran, Reza Pahlavi, spoke at the Conservative Political Action Conference in Texas today. Pahlavi urging the U.S. to stay the course in the Iran war, saying he could help lead Iran's transition to democracy. Closer to home, the NDP leadership candidates made pitches to voters this morning in a last-ditch effort to win support from a handful of members who have not yet voted. And China is once again denying claims of forced labor in the country as calls grow for Prime Minister Mark Carney to clarify Canada's stance on the issue. It comes amid followed from comments made by Liberal MP Michael Maw that appear to cast doubt on reported human rights abuses. From the Canadian Press, I'm Don Mitchell.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they are the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Scoreless at Rogers Place through 20 minutes, and it's time for the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. A couple of finals. That would be the Lightning 4-2 over Ottawa, and the Islanders 5-2 over Florida. Otherwise, you've got the Bruins hosting Minnesota. The Penguins get the Stars on home ice. The Hurricanes and Devils will dance in Carolina. Sharks and Blue Jackets in Columbus. Buffalo is hosting Seattle. Toronto visiting St. Louis. Montreal is in Nashville. Another showdown between the Avs and Jets in Colorado this time. The Red Wings host the Philadelphia Flyers. Big one between the Kings and Mammoth as they're chasing down similar playoff seeding. And then you've got the Flames and Canucks later on tonight, as well as the Capitals and Golden Knights. Down on the farm, Bakersfield hosting the Texas Stars, looking for a sweep of this mini 2-game set in Baco. And the Edmonton Oil Kings looking for a response in their playoff series. The opening round against the Saskatoon Blades fell 3-2 in Game 1 on home ice last night. Saskatoon with 17 third-period shots in that game, so we'll see if they can cobble together a better effort at 2 o'clock on Sunday here at Rogers Place. That's the out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. We'll send it back to Cam and Bob for second period action. Looking for our first goal of the game. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
You've been listening to At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Can an energy provider make you feel carefree? We think so, because who doesn't like to be surrounded by good energy? Great rates, always. Gimmicks, never. Perks that reward your loyalty, and energy experts who know what's what. Carefree just feels good. Encore by EPCOR, your carefree electricity and natural gas.
You hear that sound? Yeah! Midnight oil is burning, the rink is set alight. We bleed the copper and the blue, we own the frozen night. We are the Oilers after dark, a wildfire with a burning spark. We are the Oilers after dark, Oilers after dark.
Services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters. Cheer on the blue and orange, surrounded by fans as passionate as you are, while sipping $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. And that's not all. Every game day, you can enter to win Oilers home game tickets. So grab your crew, grab a seat, and make the Canadian Brewhouse your go-to spot this hockey season. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
Find more ways to save at Real Canadian Superstore. Unlock savings through always low-priced items, multi-save, club size, fresh promise, hit of the month offers, ad match, and more. Find everything you need from grocery staples, fresh produce, prepared meals, and multicultural assortments to clothing, home, entertainment, health, and beauty. Plus, PC Optimum members save more. Open the PC Optimum app to load exclusive super coupons and weekly points offers. Real Canadian Superstore. Proudly Canadian. See weekly flyer for details.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers and Ducks getting ready for the second period of play. And today's Oilers, this is OilCountry Mega 50-50, presented by Rogers. It's in support of the Jasper Community Team Society, supporting the wellness and resilience of Jasper residents. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/5050 for more chances to win. Oilers and Ducks. Puck drop. We're underway in the second period. John Carlson to center ice to Viel. Will shoot it in. It's in behind the Edmonton goal. Paling got in there, and there's a penalty coming up, and it's going against the Ducks. And it's going to be a hooking call, and the Edmonton Oilers, just 16 seconds into this second period, will go on the power play as Paling will go to the box. So the Oilers get their second chance with a man advantage in that power play, presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. So Paling off for the hook, and Edmonton on the man advantage. The face-off to the right of Dostal.
Well, they had an excellent-looking power play in the first period. Just didn't score 3 shots. See what Edmonton can create here. Face-off wins help.
Nugent Hopkins out of the face-off circle, and comes Connor McDavid. Puck goes to Trouba. He'll get it up in the air just off the glove of Bouchard and out.
I mean, Bouchard is such a good athlete. He almost scaled that like he was fighting for a rebound in basketball.
Drops it to McDavid, comes in over the line with speed to the net. His shot goes on goal. A save by Dostal, and he covers it up. And I think Savoy coming through clipped Dostal, which is drawing a crowd.
Yeah, I don't think he got. It's going to be a penalty.
Yeah.
They're pointing.
Yeah, I think that. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Nope.
I thought it was going to be a penalty on Savoy for a second.
Nope, I guess not.
Maybe they're saying face-off outside.
Oh, yeah, with everybody coming in. That would make sense. Yeah, face-off's coming outside.
I should mention no Radko Gudas,
Yes. He got hurt in the Calgary game.
Oh, I'm just looking at this. What got him? Was it the stick?
I don't know what got him. Dostal made the save with the pad. He got him all right.
He got him.
That puck sailed all the way down the ice. Weathers got away with one there.
That was a slash.
It happened pretty quick, though. McDavid into the Anaheim zone, across to Nugent Hopkins. He's in the right wing corner, up against the boards. They battle for it. Kicked free to Savoy. Has it on the left wing, to the left wing point. Bouchard off the boards. It goes in behind the net. It's rimmed up near the line, and Bouchard kept it in. Savoy down the left wing for Nugent Hopkins to the slot. It comes to Savoy. He'll shoot it. That misses on the short side. Puck to the right wing point. Bouchard on the right to McDavid, now to Nugent Hopkins. To McDavid, to Nugent Hopkins in front, and that goes off his stick. Back to McDavid, to Nugent Hopkins in the right wing corner. For McDavid, to the blue line. Bouchard hammers it on goal, and a save made by Dostal, and the puck comes out to center ice. 36 seconds to go in the man advantage for the Oilers. We're scoreless here early in the second. Minute 45 gone. Puck brought in on the left by Savoy. To the left wing point for Bouchard. To the right side, top of the circle. McDavid spins back to the right wing boards into the corner. Nugent Hopkins to McDavid on the right. McDavid's right wing corner to the blue line to Bouchard. Right side to McDavid to Nugent Hopkins. He'll jam it on goal. Saved by Dostal, and he'll cover that up. 8 seconds left to go in the Edmonton power play.
Well, you get an unforced error in a power play, and the Oilers have had zone time, and they've gotten some shots to the net. 5 shots on goal in their 2 power plays. Dostal looks locked in this game.
He's playing very well. Face off to his left. Roslovic will take the draw for Edmonton. Wins the draw from Washy. Puck to the right wing corner. Ekholm against the boards. Now for Podkolzin. Goes in behind the net. Penalty is done. Edmonton 0 for 2 on the power play. Hellison right wing corner for the Ducks. Top of the circle to Paling. Won't get it out. Wallman keeping it in. Dumps it in behind the net. It goes to the right for Henrique to Podkolzin. Off the boards to the left wing point. Wallman hammers that. That got blocked. It hit Paling. Puck on the right wing. Henrique to the left wing point. To Wallman. A quick shot. Just goes wide. And the puck in behind the Anaheim net. Up against the boards. Roslovic got it loose to the left. Sent to the blue line. Wallman drills it on goal. Save made by Dostal. The puck in behind the net. Zellweger on the left. Gave it to Kreider. Rims it on the right wing and hit the referee. So it's kept in. And it's Podkolzin across. His one-time shot, or the one-time shot from Dickinson got blocked. It goes to the left wing point. Nurse towards the goal. Off the stick of Dickinson. Dostal will cover it. As the Oilers continue to pressure the Ducks. 3 minutes, 14 seconds gone here in the second. We're at zeros. See, they happy birthday you on TV.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm happy birthdaying you on the radio. And you've got snacks up here.
Yes, just what I needed. By the way, it was yours yesterday.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there we go.
Face off to the right of Dostal. Shot by Kapanen, partially blocked. Trouba off the left wing boards, off the glass and out. Nurse in his own end. Got it to center. Granlund skips a pass over the stick of Killorn. And a pass through the middle picked off. Here's Seneca to the net, and his shot got blocked. Szymanski in the left wing corner to Nurse behind the goal to Murphy. Murphy on the right wing will get it out to center. Granlund into his own end. Now to Trouba. Up the right wing. Seneca. Cross ice. Gets the puck on the left. And there's a penalty coming up to the Edmonton Oilers. And now Killorn's getting into it with Nurse. Granlund got knocked down going towards the Edmonton net. Edmonton's about to be shorthanded. In theory.
They'll be shorthanded.
Yeah. As Murphy tripped up Granlund. And the Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. All right. Face-off will be in the Edmonton zone. Given how many goals were scored between these two teams in the previous two games this regular season, it's hard to fathom that we're still at zeros, but both goaltenders have been exceptional. Face off to the right of Ingram. Henrique to take the draw against Granlund. And it goes to the top of the circle, and Henrique won it to himself and got it out.
That hook right off the draw.
John Carlson in his own end. Off the left wing boards to Leo Carlson. He'll get through center. Got it over the line on the left to Kreider. Kreider to the left wing corner. Now to Troy Terry. To the point for Carlson. Now to Granlund on the right point. To John Carlson on the left. Pass comes across, and the shot off the left side by Terry goes over the net. Around the boards, it's kept in. Granlund has it on the right to the blue line. Carlson gets it across to Terry in front to Kreider, and the save made by Ingram. And the puck cleared out down the ice. Dostal to quickly play it up, and he does to Granlund. Comes into the Edmonton zone. Right wing corner for Terry. Terry over to the left. Left wing point to Lacombe. On the right side to Granlund, right wing corner. On the left to Terry. It went off his stick, but he gets it across to Granlund. Has the puck on the right wing to the blue line. Lacombe. Left wing to Terry. Back to Lacombe, but it comes out of the zone. Anaheim has to regroup.
Excellent stick there from Kasperi Kapanen.
Scoreless here in the second. And Dickinson will bring it in. He's got Ekholm with him. He'll get into the Anaheim end. Turns to the right wing. Back to the line. And that's hammered wide by Kapanen. Seneca to center ice. Seneca just inside his own end now. As Szymanski's in front of him. Gave it to Lacombe. Cross ice to Seneca. Into the Oiler end. Right wing to Gauthier to the blue line for Lacombe. Lacombe on the right to Gauthier. Gauthier back to the point to Lacombe to Gauthier. Fans on the one-timer as it goes into the right wing corner. Penalty is over. Lacombe towards the net. That hits a stick and it goes out of play. And the Ducks are 0 for 2 on the power play, as are the Oilers. We are 5 minutes and 59 seconds gone here in the second period. Oilers and Ducks still at zeros.
On a different night, without goalies locked in like this is a very different game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. It could be 2-2, 3-3 right now, easily. Both guys have come up with big stops. Face off to the left of Ingram. Nugent Hopkins will take this draw against Paling. It's top of the circle, and it's Podkolzin to get it out. Podkolzin will get it across. He'll give it to Hyman. He'll go to the net. The shot save made by Dostal as Hyman with a break. Had a great chance. The puck is cleared out to center. Paling into the Edmonton zone to the middle. The shot that goes just off the pad of Ingram. And on the right side, McDavid in over the Anaheim line across the Hyman. Another great save by Dostal, and he covers it up as they're going end to end here at Rogers Place. Somehow we're still at zeros. We're going to take a break. 6 minutes, 29 seconds gone here in a scoreless game. We're in the second period from Rogers Place. It's for Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Not every comeback happens on the ice. Maybe it's your first run in months, playing with your kids, or a long shift at work. At Sather Reed Sports Medicine, we believe recovery is a team sport. Sport medicine physicians, physiotherapists, and performance experts working together using the same collaborative model trusted by elite athletes. Bringing locker room medicine, multidisciplinary care, and performance-focused recovery to everyone. Honoring Edmonton's sports medicine legacy, visit us at SatherReedSportMed.ca.
Canada's oil sands produce the energy the world needs, but it's the benefits that flow to all parts of our country, like hundreds of thousands of jobs in oil and gas and along the supply chain, and revenue to invest in roads, bridges, our national defense, and more. You see, we're building more than a strong oil sands sector. We're helping to build a stronger Canada. We are Oil Sands Alliance, 5 companies working together to help grow Canada's economy. Learn more at oilsandsalliance.ca.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly. All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Somehow this game's still scoreless. We are 6:29 into the second period. Lucas Dostal in goal for Anaheim. Connor Ingram in net for Edmonton. Making tremendous saves before the break as we had end-to-end action. McDavid taking the draw in the Anaheim, and they dropped it. That wasn't right. They'll have to do it again. Oilers at home on Tuesday against Seattle. Thursday, it's Chicago. Saturday, Vegas. And the puck chopped to the left wing point. Bouchard, left side to Savoy, into the corner to Podkolzin. Will bring it up to the blue line, up to the left wing point. In behind the net to McDavid. McDavid holds on, waits, bounces it to the right wing point to Bouchard. That one hopped on him, kept it in, gave it to McDavid. Across to Bouchard on the left side. Out of the point, and it's McDavid. Top of the circle to Bouchard in the middle. Bouchard to McDavid. A shot saved by Dostal. There was traffic in front of the Anaheim net. Puck on the right wing point. Bouchard cranks it in behind the net to Podkolzin. Goes to the left wing point for Ekholm. Now in the middle to Savoy. They go down the right wing. Roll it in behind the goal. Podkolzin keeps barreling in there. Moore will get the puck for Anaheim, and Ian Moore will get it out to center ice. McDavid has it there. In over the line on the right wing to Jones. Drops it back to Bouchard. Oh, he hammered that wide. Comes in front. Score! McDavid brought it to the front of the net. And it looked like he jammed it in on the short side. It's 1-0 Edmonton.
Well, the Oilers with the fuselage of shots here in the second period. And Max Jones dropped it off to the point, long-range bomber, and it was Connor McDavid picking up the loose change.
That thing was bad. bouncing around.
Both McDavid and Jones had a chance at it.
They were both trying to shoot the puck. I think it was McDavid that ultimately had it go off his stick and in. So for Connor McDavid, that's goals in 4 straight games. And Edmonton is up 1-0 on the Ducks. That goal came at 7:36 of this second period. Pass on the left side off the stick of Jones, goes into the Anaheim end. Henrique along the left wing boards. Hellison was able to get it free, and now, or make that, Leo Carlson was able to get it free, and it does come out. Knocked in past Hellison, and he's got to go back for it. In fact, that will be icing against Edmonton.
42nd of the year for McDavid, who temporarily takes over the scoring race lead in the NHL. As Nikita Kucherov did not play today.
Face off the Oilers zone to the right of Connor Ingram. Puck goes to the corner, and it's Murphy to Nurse. Now to Murphy on the right wing. It went to the line. It doesn't get out. Comes in front to Terry, but off his skate it went wide. Jones will get it out. Puck in the neutral zone. Jones picking up an assist, as will Evan Bouchard. Shot off the left side, and the Oiler end blocked by Murphy. Goes to the blue line. Trouba will shoot it towards the net, looking for the redirection. Doesn't get to the net. Trouba across to Lacombe. Goes all the way over to the right wing. Lacombe, a backhand pass blocked by Nurse. And clearing it out was Lazar. 1-0 Oilers lead here in the second. 8:45 gone as Trouba will shoot it in. Top of the circle, Josh Szymanski off the boards and out. Zellweger into his own end, almost gave it away. Did get it across though to Hellison up the right wing for Granlund. Now to Seneca into the Oiler end. Peeled off his stick by Emberson. He got it out. Hellison at his own blue line, left wing for Seneca. Give it to Granlund. Goes to the left wing corner of the Oiler end. Behind the net. Put it over a stick, and the puck at the top of the circle. Nurse gets it out. Right wing for Kapanen into the Anaheim end to the middle, and the shot by Emerson off a leg and just wide. Killorn on the right wing to Seneca. Put it off the end boards in the Edmonton zone. It's behind the goal. Wallman, right wing corner to Emberson. Now to Wallman. 1-0 Edmonton here in the second period. Jake Wallman into the Anaheim zone. Right side for Hyman. Tried to one-hand it through to Nugent Hopkins, but lost an edge. And up the right wing, Carlson will get it out for Anaheim. Paling across to Gauthier. That goes off the outside of the post as Cutter Gauthier drilled it. John Carlson shot from the right point, doesn't get through. Paling in the left wing corner, taken to the boards by Bouchard. Ekholm comes in there too. It's rimmed, and Moore from the left wing point will keep it in. Top of the circle in the Edmonton zone. VL, right corner to Gauthier. Put it off the outside of the net, gets it back. Couldn't get it in front of the goal. Nugent Hopkins on the right wing, taken to the boards by Gauthier. And now it does come loose. And it rolled right to the net, but off the pad of Ingram. As Gauthier with the opportunity, and the puck on the right wing. Leo Carlson will saucer pass. It comes in front of the net off of Ekholm. On the right side, Moore blasts it wide to the blue line. Carlson will keep it in.
This line needs a change here. And Anaheim's picked it up since the Oilers have scored the goal.
Ekholm will get it out off of Nugent Hopkins and in. 9 minutes to go here in the second period. 1-0 Edmonton leads on a goal by Connor McDavid, who's got goals in 4 straight. Left wing, center. Shot in by Lacombe. Nurse in the right corner to Murphy. Up the right wing boards and just chopped out by Podkolzin. It'll find McDavid. Check just inside the Anaheim end. Lacombe will get it out. Give it to Killorn. Comes in, and it's Killorn across to Terry. Misses the pass. Nurse behind the net to Bouchard. Now to McDavid. Good play by Bouchard to get it to McDavid, and he's flying through center to Podkolzin on the left wing. Podkolzin ran over Zellweger to McDavid in front of the net. Not able to get a shot through was Savoy, and the puck comes to center ice. On the right wing, Zellweger taken hard to the boards by Nurse. Crowd reacts to that. Granlund will shovel it behind the goal. Left wing corner, Killorn to the blue line, and that shot by Zellweger doesn't get through, but Zellweger keeping it in. Got it behind the net. On the right now to Seneca. To the right wing point. Helleson to Seneca. Across the line. On the left to Zellweger. In front of the goal. Put it through the slot. It'll go to the right wing point. And Helleson kept it in. Near the top of the circle. Trying to clear is Savoy, and he got it out. But it's the Ducks right back in. Is Seneca with a little move into the slot. Now on the right to Helleson. Went into the corner. Taken to the corner by Nurse. Puck to the blue line. Moore. Now on the left side. The shot goes over the Edmonton net by Gauthier. Wow. Ducks putting on great pressure. Puck to the line. Moore will come in. His shot maybe off the glove of Ingram. Puck on the right wing. VL. Top of the circle. VL cross ice pass. Moore had to go off his skate. It comes out. Sean Carlson loops inside his own end for the Ducks. Puck comes into the Oilers zone on the right wing. Into the middle, Kreider can't find the handle. Gauthier on the left side.
Savoy's exhausted. He's got to get off.
Been out there for a while. Right wing, Kreider to the point, to Carlson, to Lacombe, to Kreider, and then he lost it in the slot. It'll be Ekholm to get it out. To the middle of the ice, gave it to Jones, into the Ducks' end. His shot, and a glove save made by Dostal. He's going to hold on to it with 6:26 to go here in the second period. 1-0 Edmonton leading Anaheim. We're going to take a break from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage. You want to go? Counseling services. Let's go. Dental coverage. That was not offside. And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
In OilCountry, winning on the ice goes hand in hand with winning off the ice. With the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50 presented by Rogers, winning can mean both a life changed and a life saved. Because every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. And with the largest jackpots in all of sports, you could become Alberta's next millionaire. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com, because when you play, all of OilCountry wins.
AGLC license number 744517.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 1-0. Oilers lead the Ducks. 6:26 to go in the second period. McDavid from Jones and Bouchard. Here in the second, the only goal so far. Now, this is an Anaheim team that's 21-4 when the opposition scores first.
So they're never out of a game.
No.
I mean, we can see why. They've only got 13 shots through the first 33 minutes of this game. I don't know, because they just had the puck in the Oilers zone for the last 5 minutes.
And a lot of zone time. Puck at center, Lazar into the Oiler end to Emberson, now to Wallman. Wallman over to Ty Emberson at center ice. He can shoot it in. Dostal will stop it behind the net. Get it on the glass. It hits Max Jones. Puck goes to the corner. Lacombe. Get it out. Seneca through the middle and now able to dump it in past Wallman. The puck goes into the Oiler end. Wallman up against the boards. It's top of the circle to Jones. Jones can get to center ice. Going to get hit by Trouba. Lacombe has to take it into his own end as he is trying to shake off Lazar up the right wing to Seneca. He'll bring it in. He'll try to pull to the middle. Doesn't get a shot. Murphy in front of him and Dickinson with the back pressure. And Dickinson gets it out to Szymanski. Now on the right to Kapanen. Will dump it in cross corner. Szymanski on the left side to Dickinson. Up to the top of the circle to the blue line. And Nurse's shot redirected wide. Murphy has it in the right corner. The left to Kapanen. In comes Leo Carlson for the Ducks. Spins it to the middle of the ice, and he gets it out.
Yeah, he's drawn a penalty.
Senecal shoot it in.
It's a high stick on Edmonton.
Oilers are about to be shorthanded.
Or a hook.
5:05 to go in the second. 1-0 Edmonton leads, but they'll be on the penalty kill when we come back. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $29.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at Selly Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino.
I guess you've heard rodent infestations are on the rise. Rodents are everywhere. Homes, cottages, and even businesses. I'm Rachel, a trained expert with Able Pest Control, and I love helping people, like James.
I found rodents at my business, and I know that getting them out is hard, so I called the pros at Able right away.
Smart move, James. We know what to do to get rid of all kinds of pests and protect your home or business, guaranteed.
Able, we're on it.
My name is Rachel with Able Pest Control, and I'm on it.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $29.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Kasperi Kapanen off for hooking. Edmonton shorthanded, third time in the game. And the Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. 1-0 Oilers lead. 5:05 to go in the second.
Well, Kapanen got the hook up because Leo Carlson made a reverse pivot out of his own zone that beat both Kapanen and Josh Szymanski coming up the ice. They tried to reel him in. And you hate taking penalties 180 feet away from the net.
Face off to the right of Ingram. Henrique taking the draw against Granlund. Puck goes over to the left side. Terry to the blue line.
Broken step for Henrique.
Now back to John Carlson on the blue line. Right side to Leo Carlson. Leo Carlson to the top of the circle. To John Carlson. Over on the left. Comes across. One-timer. Great save by Ingram off of Leo Carlson. And it's cleared down the ice by Ekholm. John Carlson at the Edmonton blue line. Stood up by Ekholm. Puck comes out. It goes to Nugent Hopkins. He's got a break. The shot. Saved by Dostal.
That's the third breakaway he's stopped in this game.
Kreider out from behind his own net. Great chance. Short-handed for the Oilers. Terry to center ice. The left for Kreider. To the left wing corner, back to the blue line. John Carlson on the right to Granlund, top of the circle. Give it to Carlson on the point, to Granlund, into the slot. Leo Carlson's pass picked off by Nugent Hopkins. He will get it out, but it's gloved down by John Carlson at center ice. That's offside as Granlund brought it in, and Kreider wasn't out of the zone. 4 minutes to go here in the second. 1-0 Edmonton leads.
Well, the other thing that Chris Knobloch's done here is he's involved Josh Szymanski on the PK a bit and pulled Connor McDavid off. The only time now, Kasperi Kapanen is a penalty killer. We should mention that. So it just eases the minutes a little up.
Face off outside the Edmonton blue line. Henrique wins the draw. Puck goes to Bouchard and he rips it down the ice. Dostal sets it. Jackson Lacombe out from behind his net.
Oh, that's icing.
And that will be icing as that pass goes awry. Face off in the Ducks' end.
Last night we were here for your birthday and the Edmonton Oil Kings. He even got a notice on the board. That's awesome. The Edmonton Oil Kings lost 3-2 to Saskatoon, game 1.
Game 2 tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock here at Rogers Place. Game 5 will be Friday back here, I'm assuming.
I think it's fair to assume.
I think so.
I don't think it's going to be a 4-game
No.
sweep for Saskatoon, given Edmonton finished third in the conference in the regular season. Your old team, the Blades, though.
Good to see them. Good to see. Oh, that's a puck turned over at the blue line, and now Henry comes into the Anaheim end, but got caught by Gauthier.
And the Anaheim bench thought Edmonton got away with the trip there.
Gauthier to center, into the Oilers zone, right wing to Killorn, to the blue line to Lacombe, left wing point for McTavish. McTavish to the point. Lacombe to Gauthier. Gauthier, a shot, and that was off, and Nugent Hopkins. It goes out of play. 8 seconds left to go in that penalty to Kapanen.
And with Lazard just coming back to the lineup, Oilers haven't used him much. But he's a potential penalty-killing option as a right shot down the road.
Race off to the left of Ingram. That save off of Leo Carlson here in the second period. That was a good one. One-timer.
But Dostal stopped Hyman on a breakaway and Nugent Hopkins on a breakaway.
It gets between the Duck defenseman and down the ice. Penalty will expire. Anaheim 0 for 3 with a man advantage. 1-0 Oilers. We're here in the second period. 3 minutes remaining in the second. Trouba on the right wing will shoot it in. Ekholm, left wing corner, off the left wing boards, got it out. Lacombe to the left side, even to Killorn. He went to dump it in, but he put it over the glass. You get a neutral zone face-off. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. All right, face-off just outside the Edmonton blue line. On the right, Carlson will shoot it in. It's into the right wing corner. Ekholm right back up the boards to Podkolzin, and will get it out for Hyman. Hyman banks it into Anaheim territory. John Carlson behind his net, around to Seneca. Went off his skate, though. And this time Carlson high in the air and out, a bouncing puck at the Edmonton blue line. Seneca, first of rookie scoring coming into this afternoon's action. Top of the circle, and now gets it off the left wing. Didn't get much on his shot. Steered aside by Ingram. Ekholm, left wing to Podkolzin to McDavid. David on the left wing. Stops just into the Anaheim end. Gave it to Podkolzin. He'll shoot it on the left side off the stick of Carlson. Went over the net, around the glass, out to center. Wallman only got it to the center ice line. Leo Carlson brings it in left side. The shot, that was blocked as Terry let it go. It's in behind the goal. Leo Carlson to the blue line. To Hellison, to Carlson. His shot misses short side, around the boards and down the ice. Hellison will take it behind his net. On the right wing to center. And up to center ice with Zellweger, and right at the Edmonton blue line. That puck's going to squeeze out of the zone. Leo Carlson to Hellison to Carlson as he retreats into his own end. On the left wing, and puck just dumped in by Vetrano, or by Killorn, and the puck's shot right back out. Hellison to Lacombe. Right wing to Killorn, missed him with the pass. Roslovic with control. Gave it to Jake Wallman. We're into the last minute here in the second. 1-0 Edmonton leads. Wallman to Emberson to Max Jones. Unable to get it past Lacombe. And the Ducks get it out on the right side. Killorn into the Oilers zone. Will drop it right wing for Seneca. 40 seconds to go here in the first period. Seneca lost the puck. Nugent Hopkins gets it out. Nugent Hopkins into the Anaheim end. Now to Nurse down the left wing in front of the net. And Lazar had to go off his stick over to the right side. Comes back to Lazar into the right wing. And nobody there for Edmonton. Bramlin's going to get it out. 22 seconds to go in the period. Center ice to Killorn. He'll shoot it in. Murphy. Got it behind the goal to Nurse. Back to Murphy. Connor Murphy will get it out. It's going to go down for icing. 7 seconds to go here in the second. 1-0 Edmonton leads.
We're at exactly 50% in the face-off circle for both teams. 7.2 seconds left. Lazar, right shot on the ice. Take a face-off here against Washi. 5 years of Western Michigan. They have advanced to the regional final with a victory yesterday. Got a centerman by the name of Owen Michaels. Some teams are interested in.
Off the draw, puck to the point, the shot, save made by Ingram, and that is flipped up and out. Right off the draw, that thing goes right back to Cutter Gauthier, and that high riser hit Ingram in the right shoulder. So the Oilers survived the icing and the face-off in their end, 1-0 after 40 minutes. So this Anaheim team, they've trailed in all 17 games after the Olympic break. They're 11-4-1.
Visit Big West Ford at 18208 Stony Plain Road or online.
Yeah, that's the horn. Yeah, that's the horn. Intermission time now. Another period in the books, feeling the vibe here. The Oilers are lighting up the lamp tonight. Yeah, grab a drink with my crew. Everything's feeling so right. We are the Oilers After Dark. Oilers After Dark. Leaving our mark on this whole town. We ain't never gonna slow down. Oilers After Dark.
Our YEG with 880 Chad.
Ground control to Ched listeners. Ready for an out-of-this-world evening with renowned astronaut Chris Hadfield? Take in Chris Hadfield, Reaching for the Stars, April 4th at the Winspear Center. Then discover a powerful tribute to love, resistance, and the enduring legacy of compassion as Casey and Diana comes to the Citadel Theater April 4th through the 26th. Tickets on sale now.
For details on these and more events, visit 880ched.com. This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
David has it there. In over the line on the right wing to Jones. Drops it back to Bouchard. Oh, he hammered that wide. Comes in front. Score! Connor McDavid brought it to the front of the net. It looked like he jammed it in on the short side. It's 1-0 Edmonton.
Might have stolen one from Max Jones there, but the captain's got his fourth in as many games, and that is our highlight zone. Brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos. 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the winner's zone. Oilers up a goal here through 40 minutes of play at Rogers Place. It's Brendan Escott and Rob Brown as well. Brownie, what'd you think of period 2?
Well, I think the Oilers were the better team in the second period. I think they had the better of the chances. We are seeing an excellent goaltending display by both goalies, but Dostal's been the much busier of the two. The Oilers have had so many opportunities to extend this lead. It's funny, Curtis, we talked about it before the game, how Anaheim will trade chances. We heard Curtis Lazar talk about it at the end of the first period, that they create, but they also give up. And in that period, we saw that. There was 3 2-on-1s. There was a partial breakaway. There was a full breakaway. And Dostal was outstanding. And it's funny, the only goal that beat him, the goal that McDavid scored, you said that he might have stolen it away from Max Jones. That might have just threw Dostal completely off because when I watched it go in, I had no idea who scored because both players were trying to shoot it, and you wonder if that messed up the goaltender because he's looking at which stick's going to move at which stick, and then it was McDavid with a nifty little backhand that's able to lift it up and over top of him. It was a period that the Oilers probably would like to be, just not put through our heads back as the Jays gave up a grand slam in the top of the 7th. They're down now 6-2, but it's a period that, and I've been around the game so long that one thing that you constantly see, and it always scares you, is when you are in a game going later into the game and through the second period, the Oilers should be up 2-0, 3-0 in this game. And that's just based on the quality of chances and who had them. Hyman had 2 partial breakaways. Nugent Hopkins had a breakaway. And Connor McDavid was on 2 2-on-1s. So that kind of skill set, your best players had these grade A scoring chances. And you've only got the one goal. And you're thinking, It always comes back to bite you, and you hope it doesn't tonight. But Anaheim is the best team in the National Hockey League, coming from behind in the third period. I think it's 11 games now they've won when trailing in the third period. I watched them do it the other night against the Calgary Flames. They're good. There's no give up in them, and they got guys that can score. The Oilers need to get the next goal. They just need to, because they deserve it. They have been the better of the two teams. They've had 26 shots now through 2 periods. Grade A scoring chances, it's not even close. Now, Connor Ingram has been good. He's made some big saves when he had to, and a really big one at the end of the period off a lost face-off. The Oilers iced it inadvertently, almost came back to haunt them. It was a big shot off his head, and he's able to keep that out. But this has been a fun game to watch between two teams that probably we're going to see at some point in the playoffs play each other.
I can't wait. If that's to be the case, we're in for it, because the games that were high scoring, well, they were still kind of close games, and in this game that's a lot lower scoring, which I was saying in the pregame show, like, you've got to learn how to win these ones too, or not learn how, but know how to win these games, because they're not all going to be 6-5s in the end. And this is one which, I mean, shot volume wise, no problem for Edmonton. Shot suppression wise, we're looking at 26-15. They allowed Anaheim just 3 shots on goal in that second frame, although that one at the end was pretty high danger. But like 2 shots on goal until the final 7 seconds of the middle frame. So Edmonton did dictate a lot of the play, and even when it felt like Anaheim had been dictating some of the play, clearly they weren't generating enough toward goal to be that threatening.
Well, and then you throw in the fact, I believe the Ducks had 1, if not 2 power plays in this game so far, and they're just not creating on their power plays. The penalty killing is doing a great job. The one thing that you and I talked about before the game for the Oilers, you want to know what the heavy lift was, and I said it was going to be the Oilers power play. It has to become a factor. And again tonight, they've had the 2 power plays. They're not creating as good a looks. They're getting looks, but not the grade A's they usually get with Leon in the lineup. And it's obvious Leon's one of the best in the world, and he and Connor are magic when they're on the power play. But the Oilers haven't, this is 3-4 games in a row where their power play hasn't extended a lead or given them just a little bit of breathing room. Mm-hmm. So that we'll see in the third period if they get another power play, if that can eventually give them what they need. They did make a move. Podkolzin was on the last game, and then tonight he started on the power play. Savoy started the last power play for them. Had a good look, missed the net, but had a good look on it. But the penalty killing, give credit to the penalty killing. Big reason, if not the biggest reason, they won the other night in Vegas, the big kill in overtime. And then tonight, I think the Anaheim Ducks have actually lost momentum on their power play. They're just creating nothing. And the best goal-scoring chances so far on the Anaheim Ducks power plays have been the Oilers shorthanded. So the Oilers are doing a good job not allowing some skill of the Anaheim Ducks take over. And one thing, Brendan, I'm really surprised by. The best goal scorer on the Anaheim Ducks, and it's not even close, is Cutter Gauthier.
Yeah.
He's not on their first power play unit. And their first power play unit sometimes doesn't get out until there's 35 seconds to go in the power play. I'm like, the guy's got 36 goals. He is your biggest weapon. He's got an absolute bullet of a shot, and he's starting all of their power plays on the bench. That's good for the Edmonton Oilers.
That's crazy to look down and see. Mason McTavish has played just 7 minutes and change tonight in 8 shifts. He is nearly the low man. Frank Vetrano is actually for Anaheim so low that I wonder if he's even playing in this game right now. But didn't notice much of Beckett Seneca in the first period. More noticeable for me in the second frame as far as some of these younger stars. And Olin Zellweger, if you want to point out somebody from Fort Saskatchewan as well. He is... a couple of quality plays out there, but overall, I think Edmonton has just been dictating, enough of what's been going on that that's sort of why we haven't seen as much from some of these kids who, Seneca, I think, is going to grow into his body, but I saw him get pushed off the puck a couple of times there, and so,
well,
not to take too much away from him.
No, oh my goodness gracious, look at Bob Stauffer's little dessert tray he has going in front of us.
Oh, yeah, the old happy birthday.
He started 60, and he's got about 600,000 worth of calories in front of him right now. Good on him. We're going to be his best friend here in a little bit. There looks like more than one spoon, too. Good for us. The one big play that in this game, then you talk about Bennett Seneca. the Oilers haven't given up many odd man rushes, but they gave up one, and it was Seneca going down. I think it was Chris Kreider on the back door. It was a wide open 2-on-1 that Seneca instead tried to pull curl drag around a defenseman, and he made it into a 2-on-2 and then couldn't get the shot away as he allowed the Oilers to get back. But I'm thinking, okay, this is the best chance for Anaheim as they're skating in. He's got Kreider, who can score. He's had 50 in his career in a season, and Seneca looks him off and tries a really, really tough play and doesn't even get a shot on net. Seneca's going to be a great player in this league for many, many years, but that was a mistake by the young kid right there. Either fire it, try to score, and if there's not, there's a rebound for Kreider, or pass the puck to the veteran guy who's really good at scoring goals. But what he did there just made no sense to me at all. So that was the only really noticeable play by Seneca in this game, which also scares you too, because he's the guy that all he really needs is one shift, and you're like, that's why he's so good.
We'll see what this third period has in store. Not before we check in on the out-of-town scoreboard, though. We will take a quick break and then come right back to Ford Dealers NHL.
Hey, Stoff. I have a Red Bull for you today, buddy. Happy birthday, Stoff.
Mr. Stauffer, happy 60th. You age like a bottle of fine wine.
Stoff, happy birthday. Oh, man. Happy 60th, Stoff. You're the man. Happy birthday, Bob. It's a big one. It's a big one for Bob. Happy birthday, Bob. Nice, Bob. Happy birthday, Bob.
Oh, happy birthday, Bob.
This is great.
Look at that photo. Happy birthday, Stoff. Happy birthday, Bobby. Happy birthday, Stoff.
Oh boy, let's see. Stop for Bobby. Come on in, Alex. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
You know,
happy birthday, Bob Stopper.
The Bob father.
Happy birthday to you. Look, we got a huge crowd here.
You know, there's nothing I hate more than self-indulgent television, right?
So, you know what? Why not enjoy a day like this?
Yeah.
I love it. When did you realize, like, you woke up today and said, I'm 60, or did someone call you or text you? What happened?
Actually, the second person that texted me was one of the guys. I was kind of surprised.
Geez. Wow, that's nice.
I don't know, because I didn't put it anywhere. Like, I'm not on Instagram, and I don't do Facebook. I do Twitter, and I specifically asked the Oilers not to say anything. So it's always flattering when a few of the guys reach out, and there have been literally hundreds of people that have taken time. It's very kind of them. We have a game to discuss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and so that's where we're going to go right now. Yeah.
Fountain Tire. The savings come in threes. Up to 25% off select tires.
Watching the game with the crew I know. Late night hockey lights are down low. For the Oilers, we're ready to go. Orange and blue and our hearts burn bright. We are the faithful, we own the night. Scoring a goal, yeah, it feels so right. We are the faithful, we own the night. Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. We own the night. Yeah, we own the night.
Of 4 select tires and $50 off $150 service. We're basically the BLT of savings until April 25th. Restrictions apply. Book today.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
Blue Collar
Your work deserves big dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is always growing. Right now, they're hiring heavy equipment technicians, EM servicemen, and maintenance supervisors. Apply if you're from here or across the country. Even if you're from the Rock, they want to talk. Visit heavymetalequipment.ca to find your new career. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
At Fountain Tire, the savings come in threes. Up to 25% off select tires, a mail-in rebate of up to $100 off a set of 4 select tires, and $50 off $150 service. We're basically the BLT of savings. Until April 25th. Restrictions apply. Book today.
Now this update from the Canadian press. Another player entered the war in the Middle East over the past 24 hours, with Iranian-backed Houthi rebels claiming they launched a missile towards Israel. Military experts believe the Houthis' entry into the conflict could threaten another important global shipping lane in the region near the Red Sea. Closer to home, energy policy was a key topic among the NDP leadership candidates who made their final pitches today at a convention in Winnipeg. Filmmaker Avi Lewis suggested fossil fuels destabilize the world in a variety of ways, from inflation, climate change, and explosive wars. Elsewhere, 2 candidates vying to replace François Legault as Coalition Avenir Quebec leader and Quebec premier met this morning in a second and final debate. Bernard Dranville and Christine Frechette, in an early exchange, said they were open to greater private involvement in the health system, but Frechette suggested Dranville had already changed his mind on the subject. And organizers of today's No Kings demonstrations across the U.S. believe rallies against President Donald Trump's administration could add up to one of the largest protests in the country's history. From the Canadian press, I'm Don Mitchell.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know, Alberta's a special place. From the Rockies to the Plains, it's a land of hard work and big dreams. If you're going to tackle it all, you need a truck that can keep up. That's why I can't say enough about my Ford F-150. It's more than a truck. It's a partner. Rugged toughness, serious capability, and smart features that make your life easier, like available Pro Power onboard. The Ford F-150. Get yours today at your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PV sent you.
To the fans who bleed orange and blue, never miss a game, and are always on the edge of their seat. Show your passion for the Oilers and cheer on the team at Molson Oilers Game Day Live. Attend throughout the season for your chance to win 2026-27 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next Game Day Live event on April 2nd at O2's Jasper Avenue. For the full event schedule and to RSVP to the Ultimate Oilers Watch Party, visit OilersGameDayLive.com.
Do your tires feel like hockey pucks on the road? Perhaps it's time for a new set of Atturo tires. No matter what you drive, Atturo has the right fit for you, including the all-new Trailblade HT and AZ810. Premium all-weather tires for your pickup, car, SUV, or crossover. You can rest assured that Atturo tires will get you through all 4 seasons. Available at Action
Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're getting ready for the third period of play. 1-0. Edmonton leading Anaheim. And the Oilers, this is OilCountry Mega 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's back. Life-changing jackpots. That last Mega 50-50 was over $2.2 million. Right now it's $464,000. You could be our next lucky winner. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50. We're underway here in the third. The puck into the Edmonton zone. Murphy slams it off the left wing boards and out. Killorn in his own end. Bumps it back. Give it to Lacombe. Now cross ice. Killorn for Moore. Moore up the right wing. We'll get it out. That is through the middle. It will be icing against the Ducks. 30 seconds into the third.
It's a great hit by Kasperi Kapanen. He forces the icing. Those are the little things. You get an ozone face-off win and create a look here. It's the work on the previous shift that can help you out.
Face-off to the right of Dostal. McDavid taking the draw against Granlund. McDavid the goal scorer. 1-0 Edmonton leads. The puck gets into the corner. Carlson up against the boards with Savoy, and that is poked over the glass and out of play. So we'll do that again inside the Anaheim end.
It's been a busy day today, Cam.
Lots going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Face off to the right of Dostal. Savoy, left wing corner. Behind the net to McDavid. Out to Savoy. That goes off the outside of the net. Lacombe to Trouba. On the right to Seneca. Lost it. McDavid, a shot. That's blocked by Trouba. The puck sent to the blue line where Savoy keeps it in, but that is then taken off his stick. And out to center ice is VL. He'll shoot it in. Ingram got it to the corner. They're trying to dig it out. Palings pass to the middle. Off a stick goes right to Podkolzin to center. Now to Savoy. Left wing to McDavid. In over the line for Ekholm. Got knocked down. Puck behind the net. McDavid to the right in front for Podkolzin. His shot didn't get through. Goes up into the air to the blue line and just out. Ekholm, the Oiler blue line. Right wing off the stick of McDavid and in. 1-0. Edmonton leads. Minute and a half gone here in the third period. Puck gets turned over. Roslovic to Wallman, and he just drifted it wide on the stick side of Dostal. Hyman in behind the Anaheim goal. Hyman off the left wing boards to the point for Wallman. Back to Hyman. That's batted out of the air. It comes out. Emberson shoot it right back in as the Oilers had tagged up. Zellweger off the right wing side. Got it out. Wallman across to Roslovic, into the slot, but off the heel of the stick of Nugent Hopkins. And Zellweger into the Oiler end. The angle shot misses and goes off the glass and out of play. Minute 13 gone here in the third. 1-0 Edmonton leads. This has been a high event game, even though it's just 1-0. Face off to the left of Ingram. As Henrique will come out and take the draw for Edmonton. Henrique, Jones, and Lazar. Out with Murphy and Nurse. Washi taking the draw for the Ducks. Puck booted back to the point. Zellweger off the left wing boards. Played it behind the net. Petrano, right wing corner to Washi. Nurse is in there too. Puck comes over to the right wing for Connor Murphy. He'll go into the air, a bouncing puck into the Anaheim zone off of Lazar and cleared by John Carlson. Murphy went inside the Edmonton blue line to Nurse to Murphy. Up the right wing, directed in by Jones. Dostal was able to slow it up anyway. Puck in the left wing corner, Killorn. On the left wing to Zellweger. To the right side to Granlund. Shoots it in. Hits an errant stick sitting on the ice. Puck goes into the skates of Killorn and lost it. Kapanen will get it out through the middle to Szymanski. 3-on-2 for Edmonton. Szymanski through the middle. Wanted to get that to Dickinson. He'll get to it now in the left wing corner. Jason Dickinson off the boards to the line to Wallman. Across to Emberson. A shot. That's blocked. And Lacombe will get it out. Give it to Killorn. Killorn at center ice. Into his own end to Trouba. Now to Lacombe. Up the left wing for Paling. Off the left wing boards. It's top of the circle in the Edmonton end. Goes into the corner. VL after it. Got it in front of the net. Good play by Podkolzin to McDavid, and he'll come out with it. Blasted down the left wing side. A backhand. A save made by Dostal. What a move by McDavid to create that chance. It's still 1-0 Edmonton. 3:50 gone here in the third.
Well, Dostal's having a great game. The Oilers have outshot Anaheim 27-15 here. McDavid makes a reverse pivot on John Carlson, who's been an outstanding defender. Great offensive power play quarterback for Washington. Want to cut there, obviously. And Dostal found the backhands are tough to read, Cam, as you know.
McTavish on the right wing, hit by Podkolzin. Comes out. Podkolzin at center. Pumps it back into his own end to Bouchard. Will go in behind the net. Bouchard with points in 4 straight with an assist on that Oiler goal in the second. Gives the puck to McDavid down the right wing. Into the Anaheim end. Cuts across the top. Now to the left. McDavid behind the net. Tried to wrap it. That goes off his stick, and it's more behind his goal. Off the right wing. Does get it out. Ekholm to Savoy. Savoy now to Podkolzin. Can't quite get it through to McDavid. Podkolzin to the left wing point for Ekholm. Left side to Savoy. To the point on the right for Bouchard. On the right wing to McDavid to Bouchard. One-timer and is stopped by Dostal. The puck on the right side. Kreider has it now for Anaheim. He'll get it out. Give it to Lacombe. He's by himself.
Whoa.
Makes a move. Comes in. Shoots it towards the net. Stick saved by Ingram. Bouchard will go high in the air and out with it, and that bounces right at center. Right onto it is Hyman. He'll come in. Hyman across to Roslovic. Scores! Jack Roslovic makes it 2-0 Oilers.
The play Evan Bouchard just made in his own zone. He elevated the puck, and it was like a punter that gets the backwards bounce when he's trying for a coffin corner. He flipped it up, and he knew what he was doing, and it had the body English, and Hyman skates into it. Roslovic's the trailer for his 20th goal of the year.
4:59, time of the goal. Jack Roslovic somehow got it underneath Dostal. And the Edmonton Oilers take a 2-0 lead on the Ducks.
That is exquisite touch.
Yes.
From Evan Bouchard.
He just got it to bite.
It's hard to believe that a guy can do that with a puck.
Ellison will get it to center ice. Oilers up 2-0 here on the Ducks.
And he meant to do it. You know that.
Zellweger to Ellison. Right wing to Granlund. Now to Seneca into the Oiler end. Got taken to the boards. And it comes to the line and out. Roslovic from Hyman and Bouchard at 4:59. 2-0 Edmonton leads. Left wing, Granlund into the Oiler end. He'll drop it. The shot by Seneca. That's off a stick. Goes out of play. And face-off will be in the Edmonton zone.
When people see the highlight of the play Bouchard just made, like, you got it. I mean, he airmails the puck, but he puts it in a spot where the defenseman can't play it, and Hyman skates into it. And I mean, Dostal will tell you he should have had the shot, but it gets created because of the vision from Bouchard from the back end.
Face off to the right of Ingram. The puck to the right corner. Emberson behind the net to Wallman. Now on the left to Jones. Out through the middle. It'll be wide of the net. That's icing against Edmonton. Shots are 28-16 in favor of the Oilers. Are up 2-0 on the Ducks.
And again, what's that record when trailing after 2 for Anaheim?
Well, trailing after 2, they're 4-21-3. But when the opposition scores first, they've won 21 times, which leads the NHL. Angle shot, the save made by Ingram. He will cover it. And since the Olympic break, they've trailed in every game. And in the previous 16, they've won 11 of them, which is amazing.
So they're never out of a game.
They're never out of a game. And we know that from that game after the Olympic break in Anaheim. Oilers had the lead. They lost 6-5. And it is an Anaheim team that is 26-1 in their last 27. Face off to the right of Ingram. Puck goes to Nurse. He'll rip it right through the middle. Almost sprung McDavid between the D.
What a pass from Darnell.
McDavid on the left wing to Podkolzin over the line in front. Scores! That's Savoy got the pass from Podkolzin. It's 3-0 Edmonton.
Well, the Oilers got that top line on the ice, and McDavid just about had a breakaway from Nurse. Then the play got turned over the neutral ice area, and Connor chiseled one quickly up to Podkolzin, and Savoy drove the lane hard. And he finishes it off. Just a beauty for Matt Savoy. Nice pass from Vasily Podkolzin.
6:10 time of the goal as Matt Savoy gets his 14th of the year. And Edmonton opens up a 3-0 advantage here in the third period. Trouba to Zellweger. Up to Vial, directs it in. Murphy to Nurse. He'll hack that around on the left. It'll go to Nugent Hopkins. Will get it out through the middle of Nurse. Maybe a 2-on-1 with Roslovic. Nurse down the left wing. Shot, and the glove save made by Dostal. He'll hold on. We're going to take a break. We've played 6 minutes and 32 seconds of the third. 3-0. Oilers lead the Ducks from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters. Cheer on the blue and orange, surrounded by fans as passionate as you are, while sipping $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. And that's not all. Every game day, you can enter to win Oilers home game tickets. So grab your crew, grab a seat, and make the Canadian Brewhouse your go-to spot this hockey season. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
Not every comeback happens on the ice. Maybe it's your first run in months, playing with your kids, or a long shift at work. At Sather Reed Sports Medicine, we believe recovery is a team sport. Sport medicine physicians, physiotherapists, and performance experts working together using the same collaborative model trusted by elite athletes. Bringing locker room medicine, multidisciplinary care, and performance-focused recovery to everyone. Honoring Edmonton's sports medicine legacy, visit us at SatherReedSportMed.ca.
Legacy Heating and Cooling is the #1 heating and cooling company for people who want heating and cooling, because you'll save a bundle by bundling. Then you can use hot, cold. Come on, thermostat, do what you're told. Turn up the heat, turn up the cold, to the vents start pushing out tornadoes. Bundle my furnace with some AC. Gonna get a deal from Legacy. Oh yeah, save a bundle when you bundle your new furnace and AC from Legacy today. Plus no payments and no interest for 1 year. That's how you build your legacy. Legacy Heating and Cooling.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 3-0 Oilers lead the Anaheim Ducks. We played 6 minutes, 32 seconds of the third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Face off in the Duck zone to the right of Lucas Dostal. I love that they got you on the video scoreboard right now. That's awesome. The puck cleared out, and it rolls down to Ingram. It'll go into the left wing corner. And it is Nurse to get it out on the right to Roslovic. They're saying that is offside. All right. It was awfully close. Oilers got goals by Connor McDavid, Jack Roslovic, and Matt Savoy to spring them to a 3-0 lead here in the third period. Face off to the left of Connor Ingram. Dickinson to take the draw. Granlund can win it to Carlson. His shot, that just went wide. There was a high riser in the puck on the left wing, to the left wing point. Lacombe to Carlson. He'll let it go. Scores. John Carlson let it go from the right wing point. That got redirected past Ingram. And the Oilers lead is cut to 3-1.
Well, unfortunately, they gained puck possession off the draw. And we talked about the fact they're never out of a game.
I think Seneca got a piece of that one. You're right.
And that'll be his 22nd of the year. Carlson's another guy. I mean, you had an elite puck-moving defenseman from the back end that knows how to get pucks through.
And he did.
What a deflection.
I know. That's incredible. Like Seneca was engaged with Nurse and yet still was able to reach out and redirect it 5-hole on Ingram. 6:53 time of the goal. So 43 seconds after the Savoy goal. It's now 3-1. Oilers lead the Ducks. At his own line. Carlson up the left wing. Now it goes to Gauthier. To Carlson. Comes into the Oiler end. John Carlson one-hands it on net and is saved by Ingram. Vial in behind the goal. To the middle. That's off a stick. Goes to the left wing point. Lacombe down the left side to Paling in front, and the shot and the save made by Ingram on a one-timer from Gauthier. Right wing point, John Carlson shot, booted out by the right pad of Ingram on a redirection. Carlson unable to keep it in on the right wing point, and the Ducks pressuring after they've scored. Shot back into the Oilers zone by Gauthier. It's in the right corner. Roslovic able to get it out just past Zellweger. He'll chase after it in his own end. Zellweger out from behind his net. And Zellweger being pursued by Savoy. Zellweger into the Oiler end towards the net. Can't get a shot. It's batted on goal. What a save made by Ingram with the right pad. That was batted clean out of the air. And it's in behind the net. And Seneca will jam it towards the net. Off of Ingram. Puck to the left wing corner. Ekholm will get it to the line. And now Podkolzin made sure it got out. He'll take it back in.
Well, Podkolzin slobber knockered an Anaheim forward right in front of the net. Probably saved a goal.
Ekholm will get it out. Brought back in by Seneca. It's passed to the middle, picked off by Bouchard. Through the middle. Oh, he just missed Hyman. Dostal will have to play it. 3-1 Oilers lead. 8:45 gone here in the third period. Puck shot into the Edmonton zone. Murphy up the right wing. Will get it out. Off of Hyman. Chases after it. Lacombe had to hold him off. Gave it to John Carlson. Rims on the right wing. Terry to the middle of the ice for Leo Carlson. Now to Kreider. To Carlson. Goes behind the Edmonton goal. On the right wing to the blue line. Trouba over to Lacombe. A shot. Save made by Ingram. He holds on. 9:11 gone here in the third. 3-1 Oilers lead, but the Ducks are pressing.
Well, we knew this was going to come. That's how you respond. It's how you handle it. And it's got to start with the guy in between the pipes. And what a save, because tremendous high-speed skill deflection. And Ingram found the loose change.
Unreal.
Great stop.
Great stop. Face off to the right of Connor Ingram. Puck goes to the top of the circle. Terry to the left point to Zellweger. His shot save. Ingram. He held on. Squeezed it up against his body as Olin Zellweger in from the left wing point gets the chance.
We knew this was coming.
Yep. It was inevitable. It's what the Anaheim Ducks do. They get behind in games.
And they can get back in.
And they get right back in. Puck goes to the right wing corner. Bouchard on the right wing to the top of the circle. It got out past Leo Carlson, and it's icing against the Oilers. Faceoff will be to the right of Connor Ingram. 3-1 Edmonton leads. McDavid, Roslovic, and Savoy for Edmonton. Seneca for Anaheim. McDavid's got goals in 4 straight. Savoy with goals in 3 straight. Puck back to the blue line. Shot from the point. Somehow Ingram found it. Kicks it out with the right pad.
Broken stick for Ekholm.
John Carlson from the right. Shot glances off. Comes in front. Scores. Gauthier off the left side. Makes it 3-2. Edmonton still in the lead, but the Ducks have closed the gap.
Broken stick off the draw for Matthias Ekholm, and that eliminated his ability to stop a pass from behind the net. And Carlson again with a really nice play down low back behind the net. They recognized that and it was Jeffrey Viel who European short side of the pass, but if Ekholm has a stick, he can block the pass from in front. It's game on, and we expected this. This is not a surprise.
Gauthier's 37th of the year. Oiler lead cut to 3-2. 9:41 time of the goal. John Carlson behind his net for the Ducks. Up the right wing to Seneca. Off of Granlund, it goes to Seneca. He'll rim the puck around in the Edmonton zone. Off the stick of Killorn, comes right in front of the Edmonton goal. Murphy got it to the right wing, but it's still in the Edmonton end. John Carlson slides the puck to Seneca on the right. Behind the goal to Killorn, will then rim it to Seneca. To the right wing point. Carlson to Lacombe. A little wrist shot that just missed. Seneca on the right corner. To the point. To Carlson. Now to Lacombe on the left. Puck to the left wing corner. Goes in behind the goal. Granlund around the boards. To Seneca on the right wing. Poked off his stick by Podkolzin, and it comes out. 9:15 to go in the third. 3-2, Edmonton leads.
Oilers need a couple shifts here where they're not under duress.
Mikhail Granlund into the Edmonton end on the left to Terry. The shot save made by Ingram, and then he snares it out of the air to hold on. 9:02 to go in the third. 3-2, Oilers lead the Ducks. We're going to be right back from Rogers Place. It's Fort Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Unbelievable! Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
Steel Haas Triton, 2 legendary oilfield services brands, 1 powerful partnership. Rooted in innovation, reliability, and a steadfast commitment to excellence, Steel Haas is proudly 100% Canadian-owned and locally manufactured. With over 15 field service locations across the prairies and up to the Rockies, they deliver world-class energy solutions with unmatched responsiveness, helping their customers thrive in the most demanding environments. Steel Haas Triton, engineered for performance, built in Canada. Visit steelhaasinc.com for more information.
If you ever find yourself needing collision repair, CarStar is here to help make accidents unhappen. Any make, any model. That said, there are some accidents CarStar can't make unhappen, such as accidentally waking a hibernating bear, accidentally biting into a raw habanero pepper, accidentally throwing a frisbee at a beehive. CarStar, Canada's trusted collision repair expert, is here to make car accidents unhappen. For a location near you, visit carstar.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 3-2, Oilers leading the Anaheim Ducks. 9:02 to go in the third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Face-off in the Oilers zone to the right of Connor Ingram. Edmonton was up 3-0 at one point. The Ducks have been completely turned this game around and have come on strong, as we expected.
But it's how you handle these minutes and the push.
The top of the circle, Wallman up the right wing for Edmonton will shoot it in. Rides around on the glass, and that is just kept in. And the puck in behind the Anaheim net goes to the left side, and Terry will get it out, or at least to the line. He'll get dumped down, and Dostal will have to set it for John Carlson, and he's behind his net. Gave it to Leo Carlson. He'll get to center ice. Carlson makes a move to come in over the Edmonton line for Kreider. Pumps it around, so it goes to the right point. John Carlson to Troy Terry, and Terry on the right wing. Terry into the corner to Kreider. Over to the right side, Henrique able to break it up. Wallman had it skip over his stick. Kreider's got it on the right wing. To the right wing corner to Leo Carlson. Carlson comes out from behind the net, got it in front of the net, and unable to get a shot was Kreider. Puck goes to Leo Carlson, pulls it to the middle to Lacombe on the blue line. Now on the right side to Trouba. Got it in behind the net. Comes out to Kreider, the shot, and the glove save made by Ingram. 7:55 to go here in the third. 3-2, Edmonton leading Anaheim.
Well, Chris is Oblak is continuing to play his fourth line here. It's basically a 3-line game for Anaheim, but the Oilers need some time spent in the ozone, and they had a ton of it in the first 45 minutes of this game, but it's been all Anaheim since Edmonton made it 3-0. And this is their modus operandi. And they're winning the faceoffs. They won 57% of the faceoffs, and the Oilers can't get puck possession.
On the right point, quick little shot, save made by Ingram as Trouba let a snapshot go from the right point.
Obviously, Edmonton doesn't have Leon Draisaitl. He's their best faceoff man at just under 57%. Huge loss for the Oilers. Teams played well over the last couple games, found a little bit of an identity here, but they're going to have to dig in. and Henrique comes out for a left side drop. With Leon out of the lineup, Adam Henrique's their best face-off specialist.
Face-off to the left of Ingram. Paling taking the draw against Henrique. Puck to the left corner. Nurse up the boards. It does come out, and it's Hyman. He gets hit right at the blue line. Penalty coming up. Otherwise, he was going in on a breakaway. And he got hit by Zellweger. Everybody gathers in. Edmonton going on the power play.
Viel's going after Nurse here. The Oilers need Nurse on the ice. With all due respect to Jeff Viel, he's the third liner.
7:40 to go in the third. 3-2 Edmonton leads.
Well, this would be a great time to. Your power play has been close. Be a great time to have some juice on the PP. And Zellweger had to do it because
he had to do something.
Hyman had him beat.
So he was gone. It was a breakaway. He just tried to tackle him. All right.
Zellweger's got a lot of fans here.
Yeah, of course, from Fort Saskatchewan.
I heard from one of the Fort Saskatchewan players today.
Did you now?
It's very kind of him.
I know he played U15 in Fort Saskatchewan, then was at OHA Edmonton. Olin Zellweger, he's in the box for the trip.
Fort Saskatchewan Skeet Verhoff in a big game tonight in North Dakota. The regional final. Gavin McKenna at Penn State eliminated last night.
We're going to move the face-off outside as all the Oiler players who came in after the whistle. Oiler Power Play, it's presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Edmonton's third power play. They're 0 for 2 in the game. And Trouba off the draw will drill it down the ice. Ingram will send it behind the net to Bouchard. Bouchard weaves his way up to center and then throws it back to McDavid. It will come into the Anaheim end. And then it is chopped back out to the neutral zone by Killorn. Bouchard on the right wing, off the right wing boards and in. Trouba goes behind the net, hard off the right side, and then that went into the Anaheim bench off of Killorn.
I'm serious about this. You consider putting Adam Henrique. He plays second power play unit. You've got Nugent Hopkins and McDavid that can take draws, but possession's 9/10 of the law right now. You win a face-off, it's a very different feel than if they ice it and you have to do a reload or a reset.
Face off to the right of Dostal. Nugent Hopkins against Washi. It's in their skates. They're kicking it around. It goes to the line. Kept in. McDavid will give it to Bouchard. Has it on the left wing point. Right side to McDavid, to Bouchard. Across to Savoy. Top of the circle on the left. To the blue line to Bouchard in the middle. Right point to McDavid. Makes a move. Right wing, got out to Hyman, and he rolled it wide. Puck to the point. Bouchard got it down the boards, broken up by Trouba. He gets it out. 55 seconds left to go in the man advantage. 3-2 Oilers lead. We got 6.5 to go in the third. And it's McDavid had it knocked off his stick at the blue line. Paling tries to go the other way, and he's taken out by Bouchard.
Good play by Bouchard. He got all of them.
Bouchard to the middle to McDavid. Into the Anaheim zone, across the top of the circles on the left to Savoy. His pass, that's blocked. It goes in behind the net, kicked over to Nugent Hopkins. On the right wing, to the point for Bouchard. To McDavid, right side, into the corner, Nugent Hopkins. To McDavid. McDavid will step out, give it to Bouchard. He'll shoot it, save. Dostal, that goes out of play. 17 seconds left to go in the penalty to Zellweger.
He thought he had him high glove. Again, they got two real good looks in the power play. They're just not scoring, but they're getting good chances. This power play today, much better than what we saw over the last... Oh, we didn't see any power plays in Utah, but in Vegas.
Puck goes to the left wing point. Wallman walks to the middle with it. Left side to Roslovic. Roslovic, a shot off the outside of the post. Puck to the point. Wallman to Roslovic. Top of the circle on the left. Into the middle. Podkolzin shot got blocked. Trouba will get it out. Puck in the neutral zone. Penalty is over. Edmonton 0 for 3 on the power play. Ekholm with it inside his own line. Up the right wing. Roslovic waits for everybody to get on side. Shoots it in. Trouba in the right wing corner. To John Carlson. To Kreider. Now into the middle to Terry. He's into the Oiler end. That gets poked off his stick. Dickinson got it out. On the right wing at center. Kreider put it through the middle. Murphy there for Edmonton. To Dickinson. He'll shoot it in. He goes after it. Goes to the end boards with Lacombe. Szymanski is in there too for Edmonton. Puck goes to Terry though. Anaheim through the middle will get it out. Leo Carlson to Kreider. Oh, just swinging his stick was Murphy to knock it into the corner. Puck along the left wing boards. Terry, top of the circle, to the point to Zellweger. Rims it in behind the net. Murphy up to the top of the circle. It'll go to the line and won't get out. Zellweger down the left wing. A shot. Oh, that one blocked. And it goes to the point. That one hit Kreider. Hit him hard, too. Terry will keep it in at the blue line. Ellison left side to Zellweger. Poked off his stick. To the point it goes. Leo Carlson. To the right point. Zellweger to Carlson. Now to the middle. It gets to Terry on the left wing. Down the left side. Cross ice. And Zellweger couldn't find the handle. Now he has it on the right wing. Over to Terry on the left. Oilers up by 1, but hemmed in here in the third. Under 4 to go in the third period. Dickinson will clear it out.
Complete change here for Edmonton.
At center ice, Cutter Gauthier. Gain center, shot it in. Ekholm, left wing corner, through the middle, will get it out. Skips past Lacombe, right to Dostal, leaves it to Lacombe. Lacombe lost it along the boards on the right wing. Nugent Hopkins to the line to Bouchard. Couldn't get a pass down into the corner. It's along the boards. It's Hyman to McDavid. Left wing goes into the corner with Gauthier. Gauthier check. Nugent Hopkins shot. Blocker save Dostal. Paling on the right wing for Gauthier to the line, but it's kept in by Zach Hyman. Backhands it in behind the net. And out from behind the net was Trouba. Into the middle of the ice, gave it to Seneca.
He'll shoot.
He'll come into the Oiler end, but Podkolzin got his stick in there and clears it. Under 3 to go here in the third. 3-2. Edmonton leads Anaheim. Gramlin got it to the Oiler blue line. That's it. It's shot out. And that was a hand pass, so we get the whistle. We're going to take a break. Oilers have a 3-2 lead on the Anaheim Ducks. We have 2:40 to go here in the third period. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today. Spring is around the corner, and it's time for a fresh start behind the wheel at Freedom Ford. Upgrade your drive after winter with a bold new 2026 Ford F-150 or Bronco, built for whatever the season brings. Plus, take advantage of huge deals on remaining 2025 models, including 0% financing, but only while they last. Bring new energy to the new season at Freedom Ford. Visit freedomford.ca to view current inventory or stop by Freedom Ford today.
Meet Joe. Joe knows that a happy partner equals a happy trip. Joe booked a room through Edmonton's besthotels.com and scored up to $225 in rewards. Hello date night, fancy dinner, the works. Joe is smart. Be like Joe. Visit EdmontonsBestHotels.com to book your next stay in Edmonton.
Hey Edmonton, big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 3-2, Edmonton leading Anaheim. We got 2:40 to go in the third period. McDavid, Roslovic, and Savoy have scored for the Oilers. Seneca and Gauthier have the goals for the Ducks. Faceoff's going to be right at center. And it goes between the Duck defensemen. Lacombe goes back to get it. Across to John Carlson. Makes his way up slowly. Gives the puck to Lacombe. Will shoot it in. Rims into the Edmonton zone. Ekholm around the boards on the right. Bouchard will battle in there with Granlund. It's top of the circle through the middle to McDavid. McDavid will flip it down the right wing. Will go after it himself. He'll get to it. In front of the net. Oh, that pass was blocked before it could get to Savoy. Ducks come the other way. Granlund is center. Dump it in cross corner. Dostal goes to the box for the extra attacker. It's now 6-on-5. 2 minutes left. Oilers up by 1. The puck along the right wing, and Seneca to the point. To Trouba. Now on the left. Carlson to the middle, and Leo Carlson couldn't get the shot away. It's cleared out by Henrique. And it goes wide of the empty net. It's an icing call. Minute 44 to go in the third. Edmonton up by 1. At one point, the shots were 28-16 for Edmonton. They're now 33-27 for the Oilers.
A massive draw for Dickinson. Look who he's going up against. Tell me this team doesn't have any future? Connor Gauthier wins the draw.
Hey, Gauthier wins the draw. Puck to the line. It's John Carlson. A shot tipped just wide. The puck along the left wing boards. Terry into the left wing corner to Kreider. Now to Leo Carlson. Puck to John Carlson. His rising shot hits the end glass. Into the corner is Henrique. He's tied up there by Lacombe. Kreider to get the loose puck. Jams it around on the right. To the blue
doesn't
line.
have a stick.
John Carlson to Cutter Gauthier. Back to Carlson. Carlson, a shot saved by Ingram. He got the blocker on it. Puck to the line. John Carlson will walk in. His shot just goes wide to the right wing. Gauthier, right corner to the blue line to Carlson. Under a minute to go here in the third. Across to Terry. Top of the circle to the blue line. John Carlson across. One-timer kicked out by Ingram off of Gauthier. Gauthier to the line. There's nobody there. That's going to go down the ice. And the Oilers get a reset. 40 seconds left. Terry behind that empty Anaheim net now on the left wing for Leo Carlson. To Terry into the Oiler end. Cross ice to Kreider. He's to the left wing corner. 25 seconds left. It goes to the top of the circle. McDavid will get it out. McDavid, the pass to Hyman. Scores! Zach Hyman, the empty netter. Oilers up 4-2.
It's been a solid game. And Connor Ingram, another great start for him, Cam. He made 2 or 3 big saves here when it was a 1-goal game, and McDavid has a way of winning those loose puck races. Nugent Hopkins in there supporting the play along with Murphy. McDavid chipped it past the defender and then just slides the pass across, and Hyman skates into it for his 31st of the season.
1943 time of the goal for Zach Hyman. Oilers up 4-2. Great pressure by the Anaheim Ducks. Oilers were up 3-0 at one point. Ducks push back. Pushed hard, too. Moore gets to center, dumps it in. Nurse around the left wing boards to Szymanski, now to center ice. Szymanski into his own end. Murphy across to Nurse. The Edmonton Oilers have won 3 straight. They win 4-2 over the Anaheim Ducks here at Rogers Place. Just the second time this season they've won 3 in a row.
Which is hard to believe. They're within 3 points of first place in the Pacific. But more importantly, I mean, I don't know if they're going to catch Anaheim here, but it's the way they're playing. And it's the way they're playing. They don't have one of the 5 best players on the planet. Last year, Leon Draisaitl was the best skater in the entire league. Probably should have won the Hart Trophy. He didn't. Won the Rocket Richard. You don't have Leon going. It's a mammoth player of this team. And Leon would be the happiest person right now for his teammates, just in terms of how they've been able to find their game, the structure, and the process that they played with yet again tonight. It wasn't easy.
No.
Because Anaheim's got a ton of skill.
And they pushed incredibly hard, even with the 6-on-5, had a lot of pressure. Connor, Edmonton 14-8 in that third period. Oilers able to survive it, though, and get a big victory. And, 3 straight for Edmonton. And we could head downstairs. Aiden Gannam standing by with Matt Savoy.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Matt, a huge victory for your squad against a team that you're trying to catch in the standings. Just take me through this game from your eyes.
I thought it was a complete effort from our group. Good start. Good second period, setup period there, and then hung on in the end, and really good effort from our group.
Goals in 3 straight games for you now, really starting to find your way through this Oilers offense. As the season has progressed, just take me through the progression of your game and how it's gone so far this year.
Yeah, confidence is obviously a big part, and that part of the game, it goes a long way. I'm feeling good with the puck and feeling good putting it in, so credit to the confidence.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
Guys.
All right, thanks very much. There was Aiden Gannam downstairs with Matt Savoy. And like Aiden said, goals in 3 straight for Savoy. The Oilers are able to win 3 straight, and 4-2 the final here over the Anaheim Ducks.
Evan Bouchard played 26-18 in this game.
That's it, eh? Whew. And again, whether it's power play, whether it's penalty kill, whether it's 5-on-5, Evan Bouchard is elite.
Right now, he's all world, man.
Yep.
He's played great. And Connor McDavid, paces the attack, and that's what he does. He just picks up a goal and 2 assists. But again, this was a really good team effort, and Matt Savoy said it. Complete effort from this. Yeah, you had a bit of a dip. They're going to come.
They're a good team.
They're a good team. They're not going to go away. They haven't been going away on anybody, and you found a way to nurse this one home and get the 4-2 victory.
Connor Ingram was being interviewed down at the Oiler bench right now. You needed some saves, and you got some saves. And Ingram, again, another quality start.
Well, we're kind of getting used to that.
We are.
It's the stability that he provides,
Yeah, and he did that. And the Edmonton Oilers win this one 4-2 over the Anaheim Ducks. Get a couple points closer to top spot in the Pacific. Try to create a little bit of gap between themselves and Vegas and Los Angeles.
I mean, you just keep winning your games.
Yeah, just keep winning your games.
Take care of what you need to take care of. You're going to be fine. There was lots to like in today's game, okay?
Yeah, power play didn't score, but it was good.
Yeah, power play had lots of looks for a squad that went 0 for 3. So, you know what? Game like this, sometimes matinee games in Edmonton, here's the thing. Eastern Conference teams, I think it's fair to say, probably play more afternoon games than teams in the West. And I liked Edmonton was dialed in from the beginning. Both goalies were good in this game.
Very good.
Dostal had a high work volume. I know it's in 34 shots, but there were 4 or 5 partial breakaways or full breakaways in this game. And this was an important game for Edmonton to win. Just the second time all year, 3 straight victories. Now you get Seattle. Now here's the thing. You get a day off tomorrow. Practice Monday. You get Seattle on Tuesday. And you got to keep winning.
Yeah, absolutely do.
But because of the last 3 games, you put yourself in a better spot here. Some players will tell you just get in. I think a team like Edmonton that's gone to the 7th and 6th game of the Stanley Cup Finals the last 2 years, I think they're in that camp of just get in and let's see what can happen. And you're going to get Leon Draisaitl back at some point. It's a pretty significant addition.
Oh, huge addition.
When you're talking a player that's the 4th highest scoring player in points per game in NHL playoff history, it's a mammoth addition to your lineup. It just changes the complexion of what you can do. So really looking forward to that.
From a complete entertainment point of view, I'd love to see a playoff series between these two teams.
Yeah.
I think the entertainment value would be just absolutely off the charts. Oilers win this one 4-2. Connor McDavid, he had a goal. He had a couple of assists in this one. So 3-point afternoon for McDavid. Bouchard with a couple of assists, but it was McDavid, Roslovic, Savoy, and then Hyman with the empty netter. Seneca and Gauthier get the goals for the Ducks. Oilers improve to 37-28-9. Ducks drop to 41-28-4. The Edmonton Oilers have won three in a row for just the second time this season. 4-2 the final. Oilers over the Ducks. A Rogers post-game show is coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers post-game show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
McDavid on the left wing to Podkolzin over the line in front. Scores! Matt Savoy got the pass from Podkolzin. It's 3-0 Edmonton.
Oh, there you go. And that was a huge goal at that point in the hockey game, and just a tremendous transition opportunity created by the Edmonton Oilers. Connor McDavid set it up, chipped it ahead to Podkolzin, and he saw on the backside Matt Savoy driving the lane and hit him perfectly. And that is the Century Casino Highlight Zone, all in, all games, all season. Century Casino, 3 great locations: Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mile. Welcome to the Winter Zone. From the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth, this is the Rogers postgame show.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know, Alberta's a special place. From the Rockies to the Plains, it's a land of hard work and big dreams. If you're going to tackle it all, you need a truck that can keep up. That's why I can't say enough about my Ford F-150. It's more than a truck. It's a partner. Rugged toughness, serious capability, and smart features that make your life easier, like available Pro Power onboard. The Ford F-150. Get yours today at your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and better than ever. With more early bird prizes, bonus raffles, and million-dollar jackpots, the largest 50-50 in professional sports can change your life forever. And every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. Get your 50-50 tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place. Who knows? You could be Alberta's next millionaire.
AGLC license number 744517.
This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
It goes to the top of the circle. McDavid will get it out. McDavid, the pass to Hyman. Scores! Zach Hyman, the empty netter. Oilers up 4-2.
And that is the Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance goal of the game. Health, dental, travel. We got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. Let's bring aboard inside the game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob, your assessment on what we saw today.
Entertaining. I agree with you guys. I mean, this is a series I want to see come playoff time. Both teams have speed. Both teams can score. I think it's safe to say that neither team is out of a game, no matter where the other team is. If it's 2-0, 3-0, it doesn't matter. Both teams, and now, because of what we're seeing from Ingram, both teams have goaltenders that give them big saves at big moments.
It's a great point by you.
So this is a series I want to see. They're fun. I thought top to bottom, the Oilers are getting, as Savoy said and you guys talked about, they're getting contributions. Now, contribution doesn't always mean offense. It means block shots. It means getting pucks out. It means penalty kills, which we're seeing a lot of. And one player, I mean, we can talk about the Bouchards and the McDavid, Savoys, all those. One player tonight I've noticed, and you have to wonder come playoff time when this Oiler team is healthy, can you take him out of the lineup? And that's Szymanski. He's a big winger playing third-line minutes, and he penalty kills. And I found that interesting tonight with Lazar back in the lineup. First penalty kill they had out there, Szymanski. Yeah. Szymanski was on the ice. I know that they're going to get Leon back, and obviously someone comes out. But you're thinking, I'm like, this Szymanski's got size. He's got speed. He understands his role. I have yet to see him make a bad play. And even the goal that got scored, he was on the ice for one. He was actually in the shooting lane. The puck was shot 4 feet wide, and the stick was wide of the net when it deflected the
guy
puck.
made an unbelievable
deflection. But I mean,
Nurse made a good play. I mean,
pushed somebody outside the sticks, way outside the net. I mean, Szymanski's like, all right, there's no shooting lane, shoot wide, nice deflection.
Rob, if you're looking at this based on the so Leon's got we know it's a lower body injury. He had a lower body injury against LA in 22, and he played left wing with McDavid when he came back after. Now remember, he didn't actually miss any time. He played through that injury against Los Angeles. Is it out of the realm of possibility when Leon returns that you put McDavid and Draisaitl with Savoy, move Podkolzin with Dickinson and Kapanen,
and then you have the big physical fast line that you've always wanted.
Right, and then you just keep Roslovic with Nugent Hopkins and Hyman. And then can you? So you got Henrique on the fourth line.
Who's smart,
right? Yeah, and can win draws. Can you find a place for both Henrique and Szymanski on that fourth line? You know who hasn't hurt his cause is Jones. You're going to have Doc back at that point, and Trent Frederick.
Well, and this is the one problem for Trent Frederick is he's not on special teams.
Right.
And that is a huge advantage. Any player coming up, always try to find other parts of the game you can contribute in, because coaches want those guys in your lineup. Szymanski is a penalty killer. That's why it's good having him on your third, fourth line. I like what you're talking about, putting Leon on the first line. Takes pressure off depending on what his health is like when he eventually does come back. And I think at times this year, Roslovic has been miscast because he's been put on a third line and asked to be in a second line role. Roslovic is pure offense. He knows how to score. He knows how to create. The goal he scored tonight, I mean, that's just pretty. That was against a goaltender that nothing was getting by him.
Right.
So that's why I like him with a Hyman and a Nugent Hopkins. It's a veteran group that is Hyman and Nugent Hopkins, very good defensive players, but also can create. And then you got Roslovic is allowed to freestyle. So, yes, I could see that happening. And, this Oilers team right now is finding its game defensively. Now, there was a push by the Ducks in the third period, and you expect that.
They're a good team. That's going to happen.
They're very good, and that's the way they are. It's like they took the handcuffs off once they fell behind 3-0. Good hockey game. I agreed with what you said a little bit earlier when it does not matter where the Oilers end up in the standings. And I've been saying that all year. They come in 8th, and I still have them as one of the favorites coming out of the West because they know how to win. Home ice advantage means nothing come playoff time to the good teams. Just get in. But right now, it's not as... I don't care if they catch the Ducks. I just want to see them continuing to play the way they're playing right now.
That's what it comes down to.
And then you go into the playoffs fully confident, getting back a Leon eventually, getting back a Frederick, just becoming healthier. And now you got options if you're Chris Knobloch. And the one thing that we've seen, Bob, come playoff time, Chris Knobloch is not afraid to use his press box. You'll have guys that, Captain sat in the press box, came back and played on Leon's line. Went from press box to the Leon's line. So it is more a 23, 24 player roster come playoff time for Chris Knobloch. But you do like what you're seeing from the Oilers right now. There is the desperation and urgency that they've had all year long offensively has been in their defensive game now for the last 5-6 games.
Rob, Connor McDavid had some comments after the game against Tampa. The Lightning were a real good team. The Oilers did not have Leon Draisaitl in that game. And Edmonton played well.
Yep.
Connor's line had a tough game that night.
They did.
The Oilers played 3 big games since then, and Connor McDavid has scored 4 goals and has 4 assists and 8 points, and the Oilers win 3 games.
When I played, I hated playing against a team whose star players had an off night, because star players rarely have back-to-back off nights. So we would play against Edmonton. The game before, Gretzky would have he was -2 and was held scoreless. You're like, oh, God, it's going to be a tough night. He's going to have 6 tonight, and I'm going to be on for 4 of them. So you notice these things if you're opposition teams. And Connor McDavid is best in the world. If he has an off night, it makes it up another way. He averages almost 2 points a game. So if he has none that game, probably going to have 4 coming up right away. So he's been very good. Bouchard's, all the other star players have to come up big when you're missing Leon Draisaitl, and their star players have, and they're doing it right now without a power play. Like they haven't.
But I think tonight they at least created some looks.
The problem they have is they create better looks when both Connor and Leon are in the game. And Leon doesn't need a grade A look to score goals.
Right.
So there is a difference. But right now, the way the Oilers are playing, they haven't needed the power play. And that's a good sign going forward, because when Leon comes back, no matter if he's 70, 80, 90, 100% healthy, the power play is going to be 100% better because he's in the lineup.
Great stuff, Rob.
Sounds good, Bob.
This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Fountain Tire, the savings come in threes. Up to 25% off select tires, a mail-in rebate of up to $100 off a set of 4 select tires, and $50 off $150 service. We're basically the BLT of savings. Until April 25th. Restrictions apply. Book today.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from. Canadian, export, ultra, excel, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Whether you're building a home, a community, or championship team, it doesn't happen overnight. It happens one step, one shift, one brick at a time. Coventry Homes, never done building. The official builder of the Edmonton Oilers, proudly celebrating 50 years. Visit coventryhomes.ca.
At Fountain Tire, the savings come in threes. Up to 25% off select tires, a mail-in rebate of up to $100 off a set of 4 select tires, and $50 off $150 service. We're basically the BLT of savings. Until April 25th. Restrictions apply. Book today.
You're tuned in to the Rogers postgame show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
The smart play of the game is brought to you by Cutelli Smart Pasta with all natural ingredients. It's a smart move for your next meal. Look for the all natural ingredients flag on the box the next time you shop. We're going to give it to Evan Bouchard, who chipped a puck out and had a reverse spin on it that allowed Zach Hyman to skate under it and ultimately set up Jack Roslovic. It was just an exquisite touch from Evan Bouchard, who leads the NHL in defense points with 86 on the season. All right, let's go to the out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Here are the finals so far today. Tampa Bay doubles up Ottawa 4-2. The Islanders knock off the Florida Panthers, who are going to miss the playoffs. The final score there, 5-2. They are in the second period in Boston. The Bruins, Victor Arvidsson's got his 21st goal of the year. What a bounce back for him. They lead Minnesota 3-0. Dallas and Pittsburgh are tied at 2 in the second. The Devils and the Hurricanes tied at 1 in the second. The Sharks and the Blue Jackets tied at 1 in the second. Chandler Stevenson, he's on a line right now with Capo Caco and Bobby McMahon. That line is on fire. And Stevenson's got his 15th, and Seattle's up 1-0 over Buffalo. Of course, Seattle is in Edmonton on Tuesday night. Meanwhile, Toronto Maple Leafs tonight at St. Louis. Montreal Canadiens visit Nashville. Winnipeg Jets in Colorado. The Philadelphia Flyers take on the Detroit Red Wings. Utah Mammoth at Los Angeles, and Utah is struggling a bit at home today. At home right now, wondering if they're looking forward to getting on the road. And Vancouver is in Calgary, and the Washington Capitals at the Vegas Golden Knights. Edmonton Oil Kings Game 2 tomorrow. They're opening around best-of-7 playoff series against Saskatoon. 2 o'clock puck drop here at Rogers Place. Oil Kings, by the way, lost last night 3-2, so they're down 1-0 in that series. Bakersfield got a goal and assist from Isaac Howard, 9 shots on goal. And they beat Texas last night at home 4-3, and they're in Baco tonight for Game 2 of that series. This is the Rogers post-game show on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Brandt, our job description is whatever you need to succeed. Expert support, parts when you need them, and financing that fits on the compact construction machines you want. Equipment, expertise, value, delivered right to your door. We do it right at your site. Call your Brandt dealer to book your demo today.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But
they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown and Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oilers fans, James H. Brown and Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
Let's go to our Molson Cup 3 Stars, brought to you by Molson, the official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian, Ultra Export, or Excel, there's a Molson with your name on it. You must be of legal drinking age. And the third star tonight from the Edmonton Oilers with 27 saves, getting the win in between the pipes, Connor Ingram. John Carlson was tonight's second star. He had 2 assists for the Anaheim Ducks. Connor McDavid, a goal and 2 assists. He's tonight's first star. Rogers postgame shows heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. Edmonton returns to action Tuesday against the Seattle Kraken. For my play-by-play partners this season, Cam Moon, who called today's game, and Jack Michaels, Rob Brown, Brendan Escott, Aidan Gannon. Our statistician tonight, Barry Hunka. Our studio producers were Eamon Hashem, that helped today, and Kellen.
Continues to motor the legs and works it up towards center. That's why Louis likes him. That kind of play right there. McDavid. Jones, one-timer, blasted by Bouchard. Bouncing puck. Shoveled. Scored! For the captain, Connor McDavid, 1-0 Edmonton.
To the offensive zone, it's a good pickup in the neutral zone. Bouchard with the quick up leads to a chance going the other way as Jones jumps on the ice, sets up Bouchard for that blast, and then he corrals the puck coming around the net, and I think McDavid Jones just kind of taps it. Both of them going for this bouncing puck.
No, it is
and
McDavid.
Then it's McDavid on the backhand side is able to elevate up over top of the blocker. Up underneath Jones.
At the other end, a bit of a change-up and an easy save made on Connor Ingram.
Oh, had a little spin on it.
Here's Hyman. Roslovic, a shot, scores! 5-hole! Jack Roslovic's 20th! Edmonton extends to a 2-0 lead!
Watch this one here. Bouchard flips it up out of the zone. Watch this one stop grab. Thank you very much. That way it's able for Hyman to step in, pick it up, and he finds Roslovic the trailer. Good center drive by Nugent Hopkins. This veteran line, we've talked about it. For Chris Knobloch, 3 veteran guys that know how to play the right way, and Roslovic slides this one through.
Nurse up the middle looking for McDavid. Dostal will spin that up towards center, and Frank Vetrano has it bumped off a stick by McColson, charging toward the net. Stuffed home by Matt Savoy. 3-0 Edmonton, taking control. Goals in 3 straight for Matt Savoy.
Play once again in the neutral zone. Dostal with a nice play out of the zone. You're going to see off the bench, it's Podkolzin. Jumps onto the ice, pops this puck to McDavid, gets it back with a give and go. And then the drive to the far post by Matt Savoy. Get to that spot, a beautiful pass by Podkolzin onto the tape. And for Savoy, that speed separation allows him to get that stick clean on the ice.
Ducks with just 4 shots since the first period. Blasted by Carlson, redirected wide of Ingram. Rebound, Alex Killorn. Lacombe, a shot from distance, and all of a sudden Anaheim's on the board. Seneca was in front, and I believe he deflected the first goal past Connor Ingram. That'll be 22 for the rookie.
Times in this game, and he can still do this so great. The first one was deflected past the net, but look at the reach by Seneca. Second period, Roslovic with his 20th, and Savoy, another beauty, won his second goal in 2 games.
Lacombe, one-timer ripped on net by Gauthier. Another save for Ingram. Lacombe, Carlson, his shot, flutters wide, rebound in front, and Gauthier has cut it to 3-2, and it's game on at Rogers Place.
Little knuckler that comes into Ingram here, you're going to see. Anaheim's done a nice job to work it around. You're going to see Ingram reach to try and grab this one. Goes off the tip of his glove, but he doesn't get it. As a result, beautiful little behind-the-back pass by VL out to Gauthier, and he makes short work of this one as he bats that one in for his 39.
The Ducks look for the equalizer. Terry across to Chris Kreider. No shot. Forced to give it up. In the corner. Leo Carlson can't find it. McDavid does. 2-on-1 with an empty net. Ahead to Hyman. He scores. Oilers put it away.
Ben, but don't break. Continue to win battles. Beautiful little move right here on the pinching defenseman by Connor McDavid. And then the nice little backhand pass into Hyman as he shovels that one home to finish this off. A hard-pressing Anaheim Ducks team. Did they ever push Edmonton in this second period? Down 3-0.
Cleared to center. The Ducks keep Dostal in the pipes. And Edmonton will put the finishing touches on a 4-2 victory. The race is on in the Pacific. Now it's a race. The Ducks look for the equalizer. Terry across to Chris Kreider.
After dark, yeah, we're lighting up the night. Another victory, feeling the fire so bright. The city's going crazy, feel the energy ignite. Oilers win! Oh yeah, the boys are back tonight. Oilers win! Oh yeah, we did it, hold on tight. Oilers win! Celebrate till morning light. Oilers win! Oilers win! When the sun goes down, our love starts to rise. For the boys in blue and orange, a fire in our eyes. We are Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. We're the ones who bleed that copper and blue. Me and my crew, yeah. Believing in you. Oilers after dark. When the sun goes down, our love starts to rise. For the